acting. Everything is terrible. They never get a replay off in time, never a relevant replay. They'll show you the same commercial 5 times in a row. The commercials aren't made for TV. They're made for the internet. Everything is terrible.
Welcome back to the Ocho, the Outlaw Bill Sports Deck. I'm your host, Outlaw Bill, and with me always is Admiral Teague.
I'll be here for a little while longer. It's 420. Smoke them if you got them.
We got the Steelers versus the Ravens coming up. We're in pre-game holding pattern right now. The penalty will be along.
Pre-game holding pattern. The Emperor Palpatine lisp there.
Suck it, cat.
It's like, yeah, you managed to like do like the lip lisp to one of those words that I've never heard anyone do it before. It's like when the Emperor slurs the word battle station, he's like, this fully armed and operational battle station. And you're like, of all the words. Why that? And you're like, later on in life, you're like, there's multiple takes. They had a chance to record it. Like, what made them think that was the perfect take? No, I like it. Go with it. Faster, more faster. More energy. Faster, more energy. It's like a poetry. It comes back to you. I'm George Lucas, and with me is Outlaw Bill. Hi there. If I could direct a game, I would direct your attention to Lamar Jackson. He's a great player. What do you think, Bill? I noticed that a lot of guys here validating my love of plaid. Now, of course, this suit would be better if it was flannel, of course, but I do like the plaid. Bill, how about you? This is maybe the first guy all day.
Is this horrible? Horrible plaid.
Is this Jay Blazer? I'd wear that suit. He's been covering Fox football since day one. One of our OG studio guys. He's still got the energy, Bill. Boy, I haven't done my George Lucas in a long time. I've got to work on it. I sound like Jimmy Stewart. I watched that goddamn It's a Wonderful Life movie too many times. Man, you're right. Holy shit. Methuselah himself, Terry Bradshaw. He is an ancient mess.
Look at Howie Long.
And look at Howie. Oh, God.
He's got gray hair. He's got a butch hair top. And
all right. I want to be honest here, guys. Howie Long looks great for his age, but Howie Long looks great because he's had a facelift.
Michael Strahan has got the best gap between the teeth I've ever seen.
Aside from that one distinguishing feature, looks great for his age. Jimmy Johnson's 80 years old.
Oh my God.
Great. For Jimmy Johnson, the word is very natural. We have the various stages in the life of a vampire between Jimmy, Terry, and Howie. Howie's like, he's kind of in need of blood. Terry hasn't had blood in a while. He's very hungry. And Jimmy is going to feed on anything.
They got a Santa Claus dressed in Ravens colors.
That is awesome. I got to be honest with you, Bill. Ever since the Cleveland Browns came to Baltimore and became the East Coast's AFC Ravens, I have been, as a Jet fan, angry and jealous of the success. They have been a model franchise since being the worst franchise in the world. That's why I think that the Jets should take a page from the Chiefs, from the Ravens handbook. The Jets can solve all their problems. Just kick your owner out of the league, leave cities, change the name. You'll be fine. Leave town and change your name. Everyone's happier with the new terrible Cleveland team than they would be with the Ravens team because they hated the owner so much. No one's ever said, I would wish we had that idiot owner back, including his own kid who was happy to move him out and be the owner. They're like, yeah, okay, we'll put grandpa in the home. Art Modell. Remember the Modells? Did they have them by you?
Nope. No, I don't think so.
All right. Believe it or not, Modell's was the first name in sporting goods on the entire East Coast. They were the biggest money people in New York City in the clothing business and the athletic clothing business. They had it nailed down. Art Modell had stores and retail outlets up and down the East Coast. So, like, any leftover like Browns gear always got sold by his own outlets. So, like, you would see like all these Browns jerseys all over like New York and all over the Northeast because, like, until it closed, like I like exclusively bought my Levi's there. They always had 501s. They had every kind of 501s and they had cheap 501s. Before flying to Europe, I had to run to Modell's and buy a new like button-down shirt. I knew I could get one right off the rack that would fit me.
Oh. Wow.
But they had all the sporting goods. They had like Amazon put them out of business, man. Modell's did great. The last one closed in like 2019.
Uh-huh.
But that's the owner of the Cleveland Browns, and he was the owner of the Ravens for the first 5 years. What he did in Cleveland was judged to be so fucking horrible that the Cleveland Browns deal was leave town, change the name, owner gone inside of 5 seasons. That was the ruling of the NFL. That was the deal the NFL struck to stay out of litigation. The fans in the city were winning their lawsuit. They were winning. There's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've been there. That's Cleveland. Why are they showing Cleveland? Oh, okay. No, the same designer made some building in like Baltimore. Sorry, guys. Look at Tom Brady. He looks like he just.
God. Fuck you, Tom Brady.
He looks like, first of all,
Super Bowl champion.
First of all, he's everyone we hated in high school rolled up into one.
Yeah.
He's the jock. He's the smart guy. He's the guy who got the girl.
Well, he might have got 7 Super Bowls, but he may have only won about 3 or 4 of them. The rest, the defense helped him, you know.
He's got 7 Super Bowl rings and he's been to like 12 Super Bowls. He's lost more Super Bowls than most people have been to. He's lost like 5. He's like 7-5 in Super Bowls where he went every other year for 20 some odd years. He was like the most devastatingly effective quarterback in the history of this league. Did he cheat? Hell yeah. Was there a scandal every time? Hell yeah. Was Belichick proven to be a loser without him? Yeah, this is everything that gave Boston everything it got. He better never buy a drink in Boston again, guys. Whatever charity he backs, give it a lot of money, Boston. Your team was a joke and your town was a joke until he started winning again and again and again. And then the Red Sox were forced to get it together. Look at that guy's teeth. Those are great. Are those phasers, Bill?
He's got a grill that sparkles. He's got a grill that sparkles. It's a sparkling.
They probably pop right out. I would hope. You know, you can buy a pop-in version of those on the street here. I've considered it. If I went on camera, I would only wear those. Danny DeVito is making a fortune late in life. Do you think that they made him go into that cold water? Do you think they even made him go into that cold water, or is his face CGI?
He did it. He probably did it, you know.
I can't believe Danny would even do that. He's like, fuck you, I'm not getting in any water.
He was wearing a wetsuit, though. Come on.
He was. But the thing is, Danny DeVito, he's not just powerful on his own. He's powerful because whether it's true or not, and there is a resemblance when you see them side by side, especially in the movie Hoffa, his cousin is Jack.
Oh God,
you realize that, right? You do know whether or not they're best friends who lie about it or it's true. Danny DeVito and Jack Nicholson identify as cousins.
When the NFL season leaves us, we will be doing NBA games.
Oh, fuck that shit. Hockey. I'll do hockey. I'm not doing fucking NBA. I'm not doing the NBA.
I'll be doing NBA, and we'll also be
watch the Islanders.
kickoff is next.
Somebody said to me, it's like you doxed yourself. You said your high school is like contiguous with where the with where the Islanders play, and I'm like, which one of the 3 high schools and what year did I go there? And like, what do you mean? I'm like, I live in fucking New York. There's 3 high schools connected to that building. They're like, what? How's that possible? I'm like, it's a 3-acre facility inside of a city, a major city, and they're like, I've been to cities. Like, you've never been to a fucking city. Where have you been? It's like, I've been to Kansas City. It's like, you've never been to a goddamn city. I'm sorry, guys. Baltimore, that's a fucking real city. It's fucking filthy. It's huge. It's next to another huge city. It's part of this enormous urban glut of a dirty, disgusting version of New Jersey. On the East Coast, when a city goes bad, it goes really bad, bro. You ever been to Baltimore?
No, I've never been to Baltimore.
All right. The city that you call Baltimore and I call Baltimore, they call it Baltimore. The people in Baltimore call it Baltimore. That's the Baltimore accent is Baltimore. Where are you from? Baltimore? It's a town so disturbing that the most famous person from there is Jada Pinkett Smith.
Really?
That's fun. Tell me someone else famous from Baltimore. Hey, Billie Holiday, Cab Calloway, Billie Holiday, Cab Calloway, Jada Pinkett Smith. Think about this. Tupac Shakur was from the most dangerous part of he was New York, right? Or was he LA?
I don't remember.
The worstest ghetto in LA, and like he hangs out with Jada, who's like from like Baltimore, and she's just like, wow, it's like, vacation in LA. And he's like, what do you mean? The only other famous person I can think of from Baltimore is Nancy Pelosi. And Bill, it's time for you to take Nancy Pelosi's picture off your bathroom wall. I've seen what you do to that picture of Nancy Pelosi.
There's there's no room for a picture of there's a giant mare.
What I'm saying is you look like Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, God. I am old. Damn it, Teague.
Go!
Here we have the Fox robot, slightly better than Bad Robot.
I got to be honest with you. These robots, they go back to the beginning of Fox, and it was like, if they had the smarts to be like, Fox, what is our thing? Like MGM's got a line. They're like, we'll have robots. And like, yeah. They're now embarrassed into keeping these stupid fucking robots.
Yeah.
They're venerable now. Like an old prostitute or an ugly building that got old. It's got respectability just because it didn't fall completely apart. The Stormy Daniels fucking rep.
Notice I went with Ravens color instead of Steelers.
I like the Ravens. By the way, here's Erin Andrews. She's a real piece of ass. I wonder if Tom Brady's tapping her yet. She's maybe a little old for Tom because Erin's like 43. But
isn't Tom married?
No, his wife left him, you idiot. Remember? Don't you remember? I'm sorry. Sometimes I say you idiot. Like that's like I'm from New York. The thing is, like, also only everyone knows that. You don't remember that he went
Almost
back.
Everybody we know are idiots. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding people out there. Never take what I say serious.
See, look. See how they have it like changed in the in the end zone. It like they got an emphasis on the more. It's like Baltimore. That's like they got an emphasis on the MO. Like that's how they said they Baltimore. Where are you from? Baltimore. Lamar Jackson is the quarterback I wanted to have, and the neighbor I would be afraid of. He's like a 6'7", gangsterish looking cornrows, kind of crazy looking hair with the crazy like lot of jewelry. And the thing is, he's the greatest quarterback in the NFL right now.
For Jane, what's the quarterback's name? I forget the quarterback's name. Damn it.
Karen Rodgers or Lamar Jackson?
No.
Jason Love. Jason. Look at Baltimore in their all purple uniforms, purple and gold, colors of the high school of in my town. My town has 1,600 high schools. Good luck guessing which one.
Up the hole, big hole, Ravens. You got the 9-5 Ravens and the 10-4 Steelers.
And these teams hate each other from before there was a Ravens. The old Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers had a great rivalry, Outlaw. And as we can see, Baltimore, with these teams, you could throw the numbers out the window every season. As far as if one team is terrible, they'll still have their Super Bowl against the other team. They hate each other. But this season, both teams really, really, really good. I love the Baltimore Ravens, honestly. I have been a fan of them since day one.
2nd and 7 for the Ravens.
It's hard to believe they're in Baltimore and like this would be like 27, 28 years. It really took a long time, but now like Baltimore has had a football team for much longer than Baltimore didn't have a football team by a lot. Do you remember when the Colts left, Bill?
No.
That's weird.
I wish they would show me the quarterback's last name.
There's a big,
that I forgot his name.
There's a big money movie called Diner. It's exactly like your movie Hollywood Nights. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's all about like the guy's getting married and his favorite team is the Baltimore Colts. And those are the only two things that matter in his life are his girlfriend and the Baltimore Colts. The implication being he's going to fuck both up.
Lamar Jackson is the quarterback for the Ravens.
Like after you see Diner, like you realize maybe like for me, you realize like 17 years after you've seen it, it's like that movie's made for lonely 35-year-olds and 45-year-olds. That movie's for guys who still haven't found the right chick or whose chick moved on from them. They're just not aware about it yet. It's for people whose marriage is a bunch of broken relationships like me. It's really weird. It's the only dude's divorce movie I've ever seen. 4th and 19, they're going to punt for sure. They made their point, though. They showed that they could get a couple of first downs and had a really good opening series despite not coming up with any points. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a bold strategy, Bill. We'll see how it works out for them.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Down at the 2-yard line of the Steelers. What a dumbass. He broke his phone.
Fuck you. I've broken so many phones. I do like that, like the only thing they can do is make fun of it. But what happens is now when someone's phone breaks, all you think is it's like that funny commercial, and like the person who did it, they're still like, fuck, I can't pay for the subway.
Welcome back, Pat Wannabe.
Hello there.
We're just underway.
Okay, good. I'm not too late then.
You bastard, you made me dip my tongue into the football. Now I want to watch it. I like the Ravens.
No, I just talking with my wife. I was like, we got a car today, and I'm like, fuck, I totally forgot. We weren't expecting to have a car. That was the thing.
What do you mean by like you bought a car and now you have a new car?
We don't have a car, so we have to borrow cars now.
Ah, sorry.
So, well, yeah, just.
Have you ever thought about just not having a car and having one? Have you tried that? Have you ever tried just thinking like you have a car?
Oh yeah, that's most of how it works for me.
Sorry. Yeah, that's like a huge fucking deal for so many people. That's a huge deal, but like for me, they're like New York. They're like New York City. Those apartments are so crazy expensive. I'm like, I don't need a car, and they're like, you take the subway, and I'm like, yeah.
That's great.
That's literally the response. Like you take the subway, and like that backing away from me, like he's been on it.
He's been on it.
God knows what he has.
Hey, Pat Wannabe, I just want to know, would you be down for calling any NBA games over the holiday season?
Oh, possibly.
It is the holiday season.
NBA's tough, dude. There's not a lot of space for.
I know.
I'm just saying. I mean, we can give it a shot.
I'm calling myself the Sports Network, so I gotta branch out besides football here.
Oh,
I think for basketball, it's so fucking hyperactive that all we can do is listen to the call and react to the call. We're never going to learn all 8 guys on all. There's like 78 NBA teams now. There are so many NBA teams that Newark has a team called the Newark N-Words. Can you believe that? I'm being serious.
And we're gonna on the O Show, we are gonna throw some oddball events. Like we might have an actual slapping contest come up or a strongman.
That would be fucking funny. That'd be great if we could actually have an office Christmas party where we do like strongman. Let's abuse the secretary. First, we have to hire a secretary.
Okay, I'm on here now.
Yeah,
on the couch.
They're starting from the 2-yard line. They got 98 yards to go, and they maybe got about a yard there.
So they kick it to the 2? Did they have to take it from there? Is this the first drive? Dang.
This is the first drive.
Oh, it was good time. Oh, for the Steelers. Okay, 10 minutes left. Okay.
But by the way, I've come up with a name for our broadcast team. I hope you guys like it. I'll debut it after this play.
We're not the Ocho.
Second and 5 for Wilson.
Looks like he's calling an audible at the line.
We are.
Oh, handoff.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is Russell Wilson. Duh, I blanked on that one.
Russell Wilson. Yeah.
Right. Okay. This is. We are the
Russell
outlaw.
Wilson. That was. God, I'm getting confused. Was Russell Wilson the one that had the controversy?
Yeah, that's the one that we got.
Okay, this is the one. Okay.
Never got rid of his ass. And we're still fucking paying this son of a bitch.
Yeah. These contracts are kind of unreal.
The QB?
Yeah. Even though they got rid of him, the contract still, yeah.
Well,
basically he's playing for another team and another team's still paying him.
Denver still paid him.
Oh.
Contract.
Ooh, hit right as he threw. That might be intentional grounding.
Here's the thing:
I didn't see a receiver over there at all.
Those payments, those aren't still payments. That's deferred signing bonus, bro. You already got what you paid for. Yeah. You got what you fucking paid for. He was a nice enough guy to let you pay it off. Oh, that's the only difference.
Illegal shift. Okay, so that was basically a dead play.
Well, think about this, bro. If you're talking millions of dollars like that, one of the things you have to figure in a 4-year deal is like in year 4, the cost of living has to be at least like 8. I have to get 8% more in year 4 than year 1. Cost of living is going to go up. It's like I can't fill my pool with champagne if I have only this much money. Like you can use sparkling wine like the rest of the guys. No. Real champagne comes from
There's
the
no
Champagne
sex in
Valley.
the champagne pool.
And you know what?
Ooh.
Exactly. And
Ooh, just off the
Tackle,
shoelaces,
gets away.
going up the middle.
Oh! Yay!
Looks like the Ravens got it back, but
Ravens roller cover. They're calling it Ravens ball. That
let's get ready to fumble through another New season. Oh wait, I'm a Jet fan. That's all right. That's the Jet fans chant.
That's the one thing I do like about being able to call games is we could have more fun with it. Because TV announcers can't go fumble.
Like football pool, like that. Years that I'm in a football pool with like my family, I'll be good. I'll be good like with the names and the rules. And like this has been decent for like the players and the playing, but I don't know anyone's freaking name anymore. I haven't done fantasy in like 5 seasons.
The names, that's my thing. I haven't watched sports, really any sports for so long. Yeah. Just didn't have the ability, didn't have television
when
or
it
a phone
became
that could do that.
When it was $210 to have internet and cable, but just internet was only like $80. Like, guess what? I wasn't paying the $210 anymore.
Well, there was a few years when I was just able to pay for internet on my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting anything else.
Exactly.
And it wasn't even a phone that could have handled that stuff.
So many carriers
this movie looks like shit.
Internet these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh wait.
T-Mobile,
my God.
Internet and what?
Real quick in that stupid Red One movie, the Santa Claus is what's his face from Roseanne.
J.K. Simmons.
No, is it J.K. Simmons? I thought it was Dan.
It's J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
I thought it was Dan from Roseanne.
No, it's not.
John Badman.
John
Badman.
No, it is J.K. Simmons. They even have it. They even have a reference in it in a Allstate commercial already.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because he comes in his Allstate look,
movie.
and he looks so old as the Allstate agent. And there's a couple people watching the movie. They're like, kind of joking. They're like, "How would you cover that sleigh?" And he comes in, and they're like, and they look at him, and they're like, and they hit the button. They're like, "Are you Santa Claus?"
Weird thing about J.K. Simmons is they used him. There was a show called Desi and Lucy. It was about Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, and he played Fred from I Love Lucy.
Oh, he did. Funny.
But the thing is, like, that's like it's incongruous. He has no resemblance to William Frawley, and you're like, huh? What? And then, like, when you watch the opening of the movie for the first 5 minutes, it's him and Deborah Jo Rupp from that 70s show as Fred and Ethel. And you're like, wow.
Funny.
Like,
I do remember that.
By the time you were 10 minutes into it, when they gave you Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem, you're like, wow, J.K. Simmons and Deborah Jo Rupp are Fred and Ethel. This movie's going to be amazing. And then Nicole Kidman shows up and she's carved out of wood and she sucks.
I do remember seeing them as Fred and Ethel and thinking, oh, they're perfect.
Because she bought great food.
First down.
First down.
The movie's good.
Oh, Derrick Henry. Yes.
The movie's really good except when Nicole Kidman's in it. The parts with Nicole Kidman are horrible. She cannot do a New York accent at all. She can't do an American accent.
Very well later. I don't think her movies are as good.
She's done much better later. The best, highest grossing Nicole Kidman movie is Aquaman.
Oh God, yeah. That one.
The illusion that Nicole Kidman
she did better in that than some of the other films.
That's a popular illusion. There are no good Nicole Kidman movies.
10 for Landry.
Hand off again. First down. Derrick Henry is trucking.
To the Steelers right now.
Think about it. She's in movies that were going to be hits anyway, like Moulin Rouge. Like Obi-Wan was a good actor in that fucking movie. That terrible fucking movie where they proved.
Oh boy.
They took Madonna's music and made it sound even worse, man.
Okay, let's see here. Derrick Henry. Who's the quarterback for the Ravens?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
We got
Or the
That's the
Ravens.
greatest quarterback playing in
hand
the
off
NFL
again to
today.
Henry going off the tackle.
Left and
God
right.
damn.
Almost gets another first down.
Literally hit at the line of scrimmage. Has a guy draping off at most of these 10 yards.
I love all these guys. They play with their gold chains on with no care in the world.
I know.
I love it. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but they fly over the Baltimore Stadium the flag from Fort McHenry that was the original Star Spangled Banner. It's like it's the actual flag from 1814. They took it out. They take it out of the
Okay.
National Archives for Baltimore Ravens home games. The original Star
timeout?
Spangled Banner. If you look at their flag, it only has
Injury
14
timeout.
stars.
Okay, I got to run in the house and get a lighter. I'll be right back.
I know the feeling. We have an injury. Unfortunately, it's not as dramatic as the last one, or Outlaw Bill would be laughing. That's how you know the guy's okay. Bill's only laughing at my joke about how heartless he is. Injuries make Bill laugh.
I laugh when there's somebody else. Yes, of course.
Crom laughs at your God. That's Bill when someone gets injured. Crom laughs at your God. Crom. That's also that is a really good football plan, right? Like, okay, coach, what's your plan? Kill my enemies, see them driven before me, and hear the lamentations of their women.
Man, everybody's getting injured today.
Well, you guys got quiet really quick.
I'm watching videos on TikTok.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I am thinking about how much longer I'm going to do this and whether or not I just make my video tomorrow. 'cause
Second
I
and
edited it for so
one.
goddamn long. The thought of
They
doing
get
it again.
another first down here.
And I also have to watch tonight's exciting episode of Star Trek Enterprise. Kevin Burkhardt is like me when I'm on Solo sitting with Tom Brady. He just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and talks until he sees that Tom Brady realizes what's going on. Then he shuts up. Tom Brady's like, food goes here. And he's like, yup. And that's a great insight, Tom.
first and goal for the Ravens.
Tom Brady
Nowhere
rarely
to
speaks.
run to, nowhere to hide for Henry.
Is it me or is Tom Brady mostly silent?
Tom Brady won't stop running his big, fat mouth.
It's Burkhardt. He's not getting any help. So he's like feeding all, he's answering his own questions. He proposed a question. He let it hang in the air. Brady didn't have the answer, so he had to answer it himself. He's trying to break in Brady as a broadcaster.
Lamar Jackson, touchdown, Ravens!
A likely
Isaiah
target,
Likely.
Bill. A likely target.
Oh, hey, Lester on the couch.
Lester. By the way, did you see that, Bill? Padawannabe, a likely target.
Ah, that's bad.
It is terrible.
Said-
Bad jokes all day.
Dad
We
joke,
got him.
Dad football jokes. Setting up for the goot shot.
Yep. It's up.
Baltimore
To
could
the
just put
goose.
this- if
Good.
Baltimore could put this game the fuck away, I could finish my video editing project.
I don't think so. It's only the first quarter, and we got 5:52 in the first, and then we got a whole other second quarter.
I keep telling myself I'll just watch a little bit more.
So I
Yeah, it's
did
not a
watch. We did finally watch Red One.
Yeah.
Oh, we were
Yeah,
just talking about
we
it.
actually
Yeah.
liked it a lot. It was just both of us. I kind of in the climax, the way
Yeah.
they beat the bad person. I'm not going to spoil anything.
I was gonna say, were you saying that you and your wife just got to like started hooking up during the movie, and that's why you like it? It's like,
No, it was super funny because my wife is
okay.
not as she likes movies, but she's not into it as much as I am. Like I'll remember all the actors' names and all that stuff. But so we're watching the end climax between the good versus evil fight, and so not to spoil anything, when evil gets beat, I kind of glance over at my wife and I see her turn her head and look at me. So I look at her and she's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Okay, you saw it too, right?" So there was just like that one instance where they win. It's like, oh, is that all? And then the rest of the movie, though, was actually good. After the fight, I was like, okay, this being a Christmas movie, it does instill me with happiness and that sense of family. And I got a good feeling, with what they left over after the fight and stuff. So I was like, okay. And for this supposed to gone to a streaming first, I was like, yeah, I totally can buy this. And there was a lot of stuff we liked. I really liked the idea of the reindeer being gigantic. Like they were 20 feet tall. I like that.
If I started a movie and I'm like, before it started, I was like, by the way, you're saving $50 for about 10 minutes here in a good enough mood that the movie, like, it's not that great of a movie. It's not theater quality, but like you just saved like $50. You and your wife
fun. It's worth watching on your couch for sure for Christmas. Especially with the kids. You can watch this with the kids.
All right, now give me $50. How do you feel about the movie?
Yeah, I haven't paid to go see a movie for a while.
Last movie I saw in theaters was Workers Leaving the Lumiere Watch Factory.
Oh, goodness.
Famously, the Google answer for all of this movie.
So I don't know. I might be pulling for Baltimore in this game, only because I really like Derrick Henry as a running back. I like that guy a lot. Well, I guess I don't have to root. I can just root for a guy. I just like his running style. He's tough. He hasn't done as good since he's got to Baltimore. He's definitely not the same guy, but he could be.
By the way, I just want to. We were talking about Amazon movies. Red One's an Amazon movie. Ricky and Desi is an Amazon. Lucy and Desi is an Amazon movie. The biggest disappointment in that is I kept waiting for Nicole Kidman to smoke a Cuban. I thought it was a movie. What can I tell you? Lucy did. Lucy
and not the cigar, if you know what I'm talking about.
Lucy smoked the Cuban a few times.
Okay, type formation. Pretty much standard shotgun. Goes over the middle.
Oh, nice
for first down, gain of 5 after.
Russell Wilson proving that the Broncos could do no right last year. He's doing fine. Bonix, better solution for them. It would have been better to have Bonix sit for another year, but he's proven to be ready for it.
Am I the only one that can't see it?
I cannot see the game.
I saw the game. Something happened to the game. I don't know what happened. Here we go.
All right,
what do they call it?
Now I'm back. I was going to leave. I almost got out.
These messages, we'll be right back.
Well, Pierce is so huge. If that guy was going to need to lose serious weight after his career to make it to 50.
Technical difficulties. God, that took me a while to think of that. Jesus.
There you go. That guy is so big that words like Cedric the Entertainer go through your mind.
God. I don't know what happened. It just clicked off for some reason.
The digital stream probably hiccuped. It happens to me inside all the time. Okay, Ravens.
Oh boy!
Shotgun.
Wilson
throws it. Dumps it off.
Complete.
Plead to the running back.
Russell Wilson really underrated. I don't think he's that great as most people say he or think he is.
You mean overrated?
That's just
right?
my opinion.
I
Yeah,
heard that
overrated.
wrong. I heard that wrong. Okay,
He's not
basically,
overrated. He's older. He was hurt for a couple of years. It took him more time than we thought to work with the
Wilson,
injury. And now,
scrambling,
under pressure, gets away.
Did he throw for a first down? Threw for a
Holy
first down.
hell!
He gunned that straight down the sideline and had one guy right there waiting 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. This guy just sits
weird.
here.
The receivers, they be wearing this white tape on their arms.
it's
That is so that when you land, you don't scuff up your elbows and stuff like that.
you don't burn them. It's friction tape. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it looked weird, and then I found out what it was for. I was like, that makes so much sense. I would order those.
You had to ask. It took like 5 minutes of thinking, and it occurred to me. I'm like, well, wait, it's where they land.
Because some high school fields weren't great, so there was the occasional rocks, But even getting beat up, like you land on people's cleats and stuff, so it's nice just to have something there.
Oh, in my high
It
school,
does keep you from getting a little cut up.
there were crack vials and stems on the field of my high school.
I didn't have to worry about any of that. Shotgun. Ball snap, looking left, scrambles to the right. He's pushed out of the pocket.
Throws it. Another completion. Gets another
first down. First down and +2.
The weirdest thing that happened in town was when we put artificial turf in the high school and it died. That was weird. That's just like, what happened on this
love.
What did we do on this piece of ground that was so evil that was there like a Klan meeting here? What the hell?
Even plastic won't grow.
Then you find out there really was a Klan meeting there.
Okay, got twins left, motion across the middle. Steelers under center. Ooh, audible. Audible. Got motion to the right. Toss right. Ooh, gets a good. Didn't have much of a gap, but was able to get through the blocks. So they got a gain of 8 on that one, at least 8 or 9. So it'll be 2nd and 1 or 2. That's just good blocking. When they're running so fast right through everybody, that's just, you're so close to the players. I can't believe they can move so smooth. The speed at which these guys play is just ridiculous.
You saying they have the moves like an 80-year-old rock and roll singer, Padawan?
Moves like Jagger. And
that
run
might
up
be the last
for a first down.
I'm thinking about it. Moves like Jagger and Pumped Up Kicks might be the last two recognizable songs that I can tell you what year they were from. After that, it's really been an abyss. And those songs came out in like a gap. Like it was like a long pause. We got like bang, bang, 2 songs in a year that were okay.
Years. I'm not
That's
good
like
with years except right around.
Move like Jagger's like 2011, 2012.
I remember when it came out. I remember what I was doing, but I'd have to figure out what year it was.
I think Moves Like Jagger's 2011.
Okay, shotgun, 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Split back left. Fakes the handoff. Goes over the middle.
Oh, wow.
Post
Nice.
pattern. Caught at the 2-yard line, brought down at the 1. Jefferson, big catch.
All right, both of those songs were released in the same week in 2010. So music has been dead for officially 14 years, going on 15. September 2010, we got 2 good songs in 1 week. It was the last time it happened.
Well, you know what's the new one by the Stones? Angry? You know when that came out.
When the Rolling Stones have a new record come out, it's like it's assumed that at least half of it will be really good and the other half will be totally listenable. You know what I mean?
Oh, timeout. I think that's on the
Oh, I hate
Steelers.
this goddamn song. They try so hard to do. There are no Christmas songs.
Having a wonderful Christmas time.
Paul
The
McCartney doesn't
keyboard
drink
to
a
me is
lot.
eerie. It's
It
more
is.
like
It is.
spooky feel. Too much echo.
Right, it's too much, and it's a funky tone, right? It's
Yes.
Paul
It's
McCartney
like
and his wife.
Key, yeah.
You know, R.I.P. Linda McCartney, but Paul McCartney and his wife, what they used to do is like I think if does anyone remember when he got arrested in Japan? I mean, or China, whatever it was.
I don't remember that.
Paul McCartney needs a quarter ounce of weed to smoke to go shopping for the afternoon. Paul McCartney cannot walk from one side of his house to the other without smoking an ounce of pot. This was like when the drummer from U2 got caught with like 12 pounds of weed in Canada. Remember that?
How do you expect me to come up with all my lyrics?
It was the drummer. That was the weird thing. And it was like the drummer from U2 caught with 12 pounds of weed in Canada. And I'm like, that's so crazy. And they're like, the only time I ever saw the drummer from U2 speak, he said two things that made perfect sense that got him out of trouble. You ready? This is what they said. Like, why do you have all of this marijuana? It's illegal. He's like, it's for my own personal use. And they're like, why the hell are you driving with all this marijuana? And he's like, the only other choice is to take a bus with Bono on the edge. And like, we understand.
Oh, that's funny.
That's totally it.
He's not putting his mates in danger.
Not only that, but like his excuse was they're insufferable.
Why do you think I smoke all this pot?
It came off as I'll drive anywhere and smoke as much pot as I need to forget that I have to go sit behind Bono on the edge and play music. At least Larry Mullen's my friend. Or Adam Clayton. Sorry, Larry Mullins. Who can remember which one's the bass player and which one's the drummer? I don't know.
Oh, gosh. I don't know their band other than Edge and Bono. I don't know the other guys. I hate to say
Larry
that.
Mullen and Adam Clayton.
There was only a time in junior high when I would actually memorize all the band members. I used to know them.
One of them was married to a supermodel.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me.
The bass player... I swear to God, I was like, man, the bass player from U2's gay. He's always got like the weirdest hair. It's always like double processed blonde. He's so strange. And then all of a sudden it's like Larry Mullen, Adam Clayton has married Naomi Campbell. And you're like, wait, what the fuck?
So Russell Wilson, even though we've seen him under pressure, he's showing 5 of 5 so far passing.
He's the only... Larry Mullen Jr., the bass player, was the only cool member of the band, too. And
first and goal for the Steelers.
It's the I left formation under center.
Fakes Wilson passes. Touchdown.
They were play action, simple play action. Tight end just has to fake a block for 1 or 2 beats and then go up the field.
Ooh, it tied the ball game up quickly here.
Because you stay there long enough to make them think.
Russell can throw a really nice ball. That was a really nice pass by Wilson.
He can scramble. He's just not as mobile as he was, and he's got to redefine his career. I mean. Oh, no, you know who I was thinking of? Russell Wilson was the player that had the controversy because he wasn't getting along with the teams and stuff like that. I was thinking Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah. Controversy. Jameis Winston.
He was the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes. I was getting confused. I remember this now. I remember all the Wilson stuff now, yeah.
Russell Wilson and Cam Newton came out. They were both rookies, and they were both on teams that were... Both teams have done nothing for years, and
the Panthers for Cam,
and both of them had to move on. Where is Jameis now, or Jameis? He's not with
we just saw him play a couple weeks ago.
Whatever happened to Cam Newton?
Cam Newton, I think, killed somebody, but Jameis Wilson only beat up a few women or something crazy like that.
Let me check real quick.
All right, guys, I'm going to do double duty here. I'm going to watch Star Trek with the sound off while I work with you.
Okay.
Shut up. He might be He might have retired. Cam Newton. Because I'm not seeing any images other than the Panthers.
Yeah.
It's a commercial for Section 31.
Oh, no. Oh no, not such a dirty one.
Oh, it's so cheap and so stupid and so edgy and so queer and so dumb. Oh God, they're cavorting around. It's the only way to put it. It's so stupid. It's not Star Trek. It's not Star Trek. Why are they putting commercials for non-Star Trek in front of my Star Trek?
Oh, I guess he did stop. Okay, so we had Panthers. Then
Well, Lester, have no fear. The Outlaw Bill Sports Network has you covered throughout the holiday season. I will have the games here from Netflix and any other source. We got the NFL games. We throughout the playoffs on to the Super Bowl. We have the games.
I dare you to get a second Cosme so that you can do 2 games at once and be like Bill Center. Bill Center.
Well,
Sports
we
Bill.
I do that.
Sports Bill. Just like, meanwhile, we'll whip around NFL, whip around.
Yeah, like we all start our Cosme, our whoever's on the panel has a different Cosme link, and everybody can join them and have different tabs open.
We put them all into a link tree.
You're
at the
only
top of
limited by your own system.
You watch whichever games you want. We're putting them in a link tree pinned to the
We
top of
offer
the
everything.
Like, in the pin post, it's a link tree with 5 games. We'll be calling them all at once.
Cam Newton played for New England for a couple years. That's who it was. And then he
What's
went
with
back
Tobias?
to
He's now where?
Cam
Newton's
for
where?
a year, but
North Carolina.
He's inactive.
He's,
And then
he might have been
Jameis
hurt.
Winston. I was gonna say we just watched him play not too long ago. Oh, he's on the. No, is that right? The Browns. Yeah, he's with the Browns right now. Jameis Winston.
God forgive me. I did something I never did. I hit skip Faith of the Heart, but I'm only watching it like sort of.
Handoff over the middle, gain of 4. Looked like that was supposed to be off tackle, but there wasn't anything over there. He had to squeeze back inside. Yeah, that was the game we saw Jameis in. Jameis Winston was in the Browns game we did.
This is messed up. I'm going to report this from the world of Star Trek. It's breaking news from 22 years ago. One of the Star Trek actresses who played a crewman died. Right, she died like within a couple of years of playing the crewman. She died really young. Her name was Kelly Waymeyer, and so she's in this episode. The person before her's name is Diana Young, but she's abbreviated. Her name is Di Young, so it goes Di Young Kelly Waymeyer. That just appeared on screen. That's not so weird. It's like it cursed her.
Yep.
Oh,
that's why bands are never supposed to do a song with over or end in the title. Because it's a curse.
Yeah, I don't think the Stones have. They're like
just
they
like
figured
getting
that out
on the
early.
cover of Madden. And the next year you do shitty. All right. Ravens, shotgun formation, dropping back, throws over the middle, got a man in his hands and out.
Oh, you know what it is? I think
in good hands with Allstate.
Didn't someone idiotically, a British band, call their album like End Over End and have like a disastrous tour? Isn't that how it happens?
Well, them and who is it? Give me a second.
End Over End is saying the same thing 2 ways 3 times, right? It's like all right, but it's like all right, yeah, all right.
What is Sugar Ray had their last single called When It's Over. And it ended up kind of ending the band.
You know what? On that one, their single was stolen. Their band was talentless. Their songs all sucked. Their shit was terrible. The guy is now a fucking male model because he was a male model. He was a male model for longer than he was a musician. He was a musician for too long. That band sucked.
Shotgun.
Mark Jackson drops back, passes a little under pressure. He gets away from the pressure and throws incomplete.
only one member of Duran Duran was like kind of had no talent. The rest of them like could all play. You know what I mean? Like at least that's the only other band I could think of where like everybody's a pretty boy. But like the only one I can think of a bunch of bands full of pretty boys, but like they're just so fucking horrible.
I'm gonna have to get a coffee refill. Oh, I can wait a bit. I might be able to hang till halftime.
Now that I'm watching two
Ravens to
things
punt.
at once, I am going to make it to halftime too.
Off the side of his foot. That barely made it past the 40. Bad kick. Oh, not much hang time on that one. Hey. Love the dank. Love that dank. Love the dank. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Those were not the right lyrics. So
Well, in this episode of Star Trek, it's like a real like they spent all their money. It's like the end of the season. It's before the 2-part movie. They're just trying to not spend anybody. Like the hotel he's in is a Motel 6, and everything there is from Earth. It's like he's got some pears and apples and bananas. He's got like his fruit bowl from the hotel that they put on the balcony. He's got his sunflowers. It's like, oh, come on, try something.
So, Bill, did you have to get a different microphone? Did your Maono crap out?
I still have to get a new mic.
I got this.
Holding the mic.
I wonder what happened to it.
Well, I don't know. I got this mic, and
I'm like having to talk into it now because when I put it far away, it sounds like this. And hail to Tim, FKHC 2005. Hail, brother.
Because I was having a problem with mine for a couple shows, but it's because I was leaving my equipment in the shed and it was getting too cold. I don't know if you were having that problem, though.
I don't know. I don't know. This is a cheap mic, so.
Well, cheap is.
Yeah.
Perspective. I haven't found. I mean, it seems to be working still so far. So is Dutch an old character he played, right?
Wait, what movie?
There's a new series called Going Dutch.
What actor?
And it's who's the guy that sings the asshole song? Dennis Leary?
No.
Yeah.
The only character Dutch I can think of is there's a movie Dutch, but
smile, Tom Brady.
The movie Dutch is Al Bundy. It's Al Bundy is in the movie Dutch.
Is it? Okay. No,
Ed O'Neill.
It's a different character. I'm thinking. Let me see if I can look it up. Let me see if I can find it. Because I thought it was a character he brought back from a film. So I'll have to Dennis Leary.
I think what it is he transplanted something into this character, right? They're like, we couldn't use the name, but this is the character. Because that's the reason why, like, for instance, Gremlins 3 is Small Soldiers instead of Gremlins. They didn't want to pay they didn't want to pay 1/3 more money because they broke up the writing team. Only 2 of 3 people did it.
Oh, that I don't know.
It was Joe Dante, Steven Spielberg, and Chris Columbus. And Chris Columbus starts cranking out the Home Alone movies and all the other stuff and like all of these big movies. So they were just like, shit, if we make Gremlins 3, we have to pay out some of the money to him because he was in on this. So what can we do? It's like, we could make them Small Soldiers.
God,
but that's why it's Small Soldiers, the password that unlocks the technology that makes the Small Soldiers into Gremlins is Gremlins. The password is Gizmo. Gizmo.
That's the best. I have you all muted for a minute.
Oh, that's
no worries.
I love it. Comment of the week. Right, Admiral Teague's mostly watching Star Trek.
Okay, let's see here. 7-7, 12-20 remaining. Under center, running back is way back. That's crazy how far back he is.
Russell Wilson.
Second
Come
and
on,
3.
you can do.
Handoff left
Hand it off.
side. First down
Right
and
up the
more.
middle.
Spins
Twisting and
around.
turning, breaking tackles left and right.
Brought
Mass
down at the
hysteria.
33.
Cats and dogs living together.
Okay, I am not finding it.
I think that this
Star
crazy
Wars, Star Wars, and Star Trek fans getting along.
a cat woman who owns a dog on Star Trek right now, like to put a point on it.
One franchise is completely dead, and the other one, well, Teague
We
is
live.
carrying a torch for that Star Trek
I'm the only one.
series. I'm like Star Wars is dead and done. Yeah, you know. When I hear Star Wars, I think an odor of shit comes in my nose because that's all what comes.
Who's scrambling quarterback? First
Wilson!
down, 10, 5. Ooh, hard hit. Fumble!
Lowski!
Fumble at the 3-4 yard line.
For the Ravens. Holy shit! Wow, Wilson almost gets a touchdown, fumbles the ball, and it
Let's get
turns it
ready
over to the Ravens.
fumble.
That was a
Only
shot and
here
a
on
half.
the O.B.S.N Sports Network.
I mean, I can't believe Russell. I mean, he wasn't going to give up. He should have slid or something, but he takes a huge hit in the side.
Yeah.
But the shoulder pad's right on the ball. Perfect hit. It looks like Raven's going to come up with it. I'd be surprised if Russell Wilson wrestles that ball out from underneath them. Hell of a run, though. Just, gosh, he really should have just gave it up. He was going for gold, baby.
Yeah.
He's going for gold. God, hell of a run, hell of a tackle. Jesus. And if that is a turnover, Baltimore will have the ball like their 3 or 4 yard line, so they'll be deep in their territory. But God dang.
Guys, I got to tell you, I love it when Star Trek does romance. It's written by nerds who didn't touch a girl until they wrote enough science fiction to get rich. So it's just like every approach to a woman's like, "Hi, I have toys."
Commercial on my coffee refill. Oh, I'm going to miss the touchdown.
Ooh. We're definitely covered the Monday night game.
I haven't missed a touchdown. 2nd and 8. Oh, it was a touchdown. Or a turnover. Jackson over the right side. Deep out pattern. They're likely. First down plus quite a bit. So they're out of the danger zone. That is not a flag route. Shotgun. 2 wide receiver left. Tight end right. Shotgun. Draw play. Goes kind of scrambles left. Heads up the field. Gets about 4 or 5. 2nd down.
It's a pretty good game, man. These teams are playing good football. It's a low-scoring game, but like it's a scoring game, you know. I mean, actually, where we are right now, this isn't even that bad. 7-7 is right about.
And with respect, I mean, 10-4, 9-5, those are decent records.
Great lineup.
They're not great because I'm
supposed to leave in the middle of this fucking football game. I mean, come on, what kind of human being am I?
Okay, tight formation, handoff, quick on the left side tackle, first down, past the 40, running up the sideline, upended at about the 35. Ooh, is he down? He's not. Hill is not moved at all. Hill hit the ground and has not moved.
This is where we start talking about Panea Sewell again because we have an injury on field and, you know.
Oh, Hill basically lands on his head and shoulder first. And that really, I don't know how hard the impact actually was, but the way he pinched his neck, that's not going to help either. So he,
parts of his body,
he knocked himself out. He pinched, he knocked himself out.
Yeah, parts of his body that were behind where he landed ended up in front of him from the momentum. It was absolutely an ungainly crash.
Because he did get, the guy hits him in the thigh hip area, but just sends his legs up over his head. Unfortunately, his head and shoulder pad were the first thing to hit the ground there. That's scary. Hopefully this can work out.
I just want to say I just saw another commercial that was as frightening as the Amazon commercials, and I'm like, wow, like Amazon made another commercial. No, Target topped them. What is with weird commercial? Like the FanDuel commercial is deeply weird, right?
Yeah.
It's like the chick is hot.
It gets so weird you don't even see them doing really what they're doing.
The commercials are just about weirdness. It's like there's a chick. There's none in your life. She's in the sports bar looking hot, betting on the Eagles. Yeah, that's going to fucking happen.
And Dolph Lundgren randomly.
There's Dolph Lundgren.
He has anything to do with FanDuel, really? He's a big bettor.
This is basically online. This is what basically the audience for this commercial is. Ready? Are you a loser? Are you old? Do you have an arm? Do you know what women look like? Do you have a phone? Do you look at porn? Do you remember the Rocky movie? Did you peak a long time ago? Do you want to gamble? You might as well. You're not getting a chick. It's been a long time since you were young, just like it's been a long time since Dolph Lundgren was young. Yeah, it's like he was Drago. Now he's Grandpa.
Stop. Okay, Gordon Ramsay is a bit of a douche and a dick at times, but he does give a good trailer.
You know what?
The show makes you want to watch.
Think about that. If someone came up to me today and they're like, look, you've got a talent here. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they stood back and like, oh, that was genius. I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo. And they'd be like, oh, you're a, and like another guy walks up, he's like, sir, you have to understand, you have a certain talent that can't be replicated. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. And they're like, that's, oh man. And like, how long did it take for them to explain to him that what he was good at? And they're like,
he's like, oh, fuck off.
Like, if I met Gordon Ramsay and he was nice, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah, I wonder if he probably didn't take if they approached him for the idea for the show, he probably didn't take it seriously at first.
He was probably just himself for like 5 minutes while they were doing exactly what we said. He's like, "I get the fuck out of here, mate! You're out of your mind." You're like,
Well,
Actions complete.
caught for a first down at the 32, brought down at the 30.
it's like they literally
Well,
were
we're
like,
back in action with no real word on that player yet. Sorry.
"Yeah, really? No, sorry, no problem."
But he was off. He wasn't on the field. He actually was on the sideline, so that probably allowed him to move him a lot easier. I don't know if he was on the Ravens sideline or not. Ooh, big face mask.
Wow, he
Woof.
pulled him down by the face mask. That's
Yeah, he did.
illegal.
So that's going to be a 15-yard automatic first down, even though it was a first down. So we're 1st and 10, but we're much farther than I thought we were. So we're down at like the 15 now. 16-yard line, 1st and 10 for Baltimore. Got 2 wide on the right and the tight end.
Done.
Motion by the running back.
He's
Ooh,
gonna run it.
design draw by the quarterback out of shotgun, gain of 2. Ooh. Justice Hill with a concussion says he's out. They're not. So if they're saying he has a concussion, then hopefully he's conscious at this point. But wow.
Oh, thank you for the Aaron
Great
Rodgers
pass.
picture. Just kicked me right in the balls, man.
Okay, tight formation, motion across the left by the wide receiver. Shotgun. Goes end zone. Oh, tight end gets a hand on it, but can't hold on.
Oh, God, that's true. That fact about the Jets is just true. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's the only team to play in the playoffs, to play in the Super Bowl before Neil Armstrong walked on the moon to never go back to the Super Bowl since. Jesus Christ. And it was a Jeopardy question, too. Oh, my. Fuck Jeopardy. Fuck my life.
Jackson and the Ravens on the 9. 3rd and 8.
Okay.
2 wide receiver left. Snaps
Jackson
the ball.
throws it,
Goes
passes,
end zone corner.
complete,
Has a
touchdown,
man.
Ravens.
Touchdown, Bateman. Yeah, boy.
Hey, Bateman. Hey, Bateman. Hey, Bateman.
I am the Bateman.
I'm Bateman.
Yeah, just a post flag pattern, post out pattern. Just really easy
Mr.
way to lose the DB.
Meanwhile, you have Beavis kicking Butthead in the balls.
Oh, that was
Or is it? I don't know who's who. Who's Beavis and who's Butthead? I never don't know what's who.
Beavis has the blonde hair.
talks like this.
Beavis talks like this.
It's really good. It's good.
Fire, fire.
The new
Did
Beavis and
you-
Buttheads, I didn't watch a lot of them, but the 4 or
haven't
5
seen the
I
new
watched,
ones.
dude, the 4 or 5 I watched were fucking
I heard it
hilarious.
was pretty funny. Did you
were
happen
the
to see
first
the
ones
Saturday
written
Night
at no
Live
music.
skit? Where
No,
they
I
dressed
didn't.
Ryan Gosling up as Butthead? Or Ryan
that's
Gosling
funny.
was Beavis and another guy was Butthead. It was super funny.
You do it
'Cause
with
they-
Donald and Eric Trump, right?
That was
Usually
so
it's Donald
funny.
and Eric Trump.
Oh no, it was Ryan Gosling. I forget. I don't know who the other guy was because you can't. It's hard to recognize who Butthead is. They did his lip all up the right way. I mean, and it was so funny because they're doing.
I
Like
know. I bet. I think I
uh,
know which SNL actor it was. I can see his face.
it's like a round audience. They're doing like a question answer segment, and Ryan Gosling sits down behind the lady interviewing, and it's who's the guy that's been on there like 20 years? Is that Keenan?
Designated black guy.
Token. But
Even he's
sits
just
down.
laughing about it. He's laughing
and
to the bank, but he's open about it. He's like, "Yep, it's weird."
It's super funny because he sees him. He's like, you realize that you gotta person in your audience member looks just like Beavis. And she's like, what? I'm sorry. Do you want him to move? And they're like, yeah, can we get him to move? And they talk to him, and he just has a normal voice. And he's like, I don't know what character you're talking about, but I'll move if you want me to. It's super funny though. But it breaks all the cast characters. They just start laughing because it looks like them.
The last funny SNL skit I can remember
so
was so long ago that it was The Rock, and it was the Mad Scientist convention, and he was
that
mad
one's
scientist.
pretty funny, dude.
He took things too literally.
They're like, well, that's super evil. He's like, well, yeah, this is the
This is the
evil mad
scientist.
scientist. Isn't
I
that what we're going for?
I looked in Webster's dictionary, and it said that evil was profoundly immoral.
Like the real boy Elvis in my head.
Profoundly wrong.
Oh, he's
and
got
immoral.
it there. That's it. Yeah, he put it in the. He put
Beautiful.
a picture of it. They look just like him. It's hilarious.
Is that discount double check? Is that?
It is. No, they look the same. Ryan Gosling and Aaron Rodgers look the same.
They do now. Actually, that's kind of funny.
Hey, Jason Love.
I always used to say Ryan Gosling is doing a great job. He's an actor during the week, and he pretends to be a football. He's such a good actor. He acts like a football player on Sundays. How do you do it? It's acting. It's like fucking turka.
Okay.
When is
Russell
Christmas?
Wilson's
Christmas is
at the ball.
Thursday, right?
It's a Wednesday. It's
Shit.
a Wednesday. Christmas is on Wednesday.
That means that It's a Wonderful Life will be shown on Tuesday night.
That's right.
Ooh, I
My video
formation.
has to be ready on Monday morning. My video. That's fine.
Fakes
That's
a
fine.
handoff to the tailback.
Oh,
Nothing.
Wilson under pressure.
Goes to
throws
the
it
outlet,
away.
just throws it away, the outlet pass. He had a lot of time, and there was just no.
He did have a lot of time.
So good downfield coverage then, because that was crazy. He was well protected, still got flushed out, but nothing showed up for him.
You know what? 2 straight days of nothing but editing fucked me
I
up.
predict there will actually be a show. Ouch, my balls.
My brain only
Like
started working.
Ouch, my balls.
Russell
That was
Wilson
a
under
fucking-
center.
That's the
Oh, no,
TV show
shotgun.
for Idiocracy,
Wait,
right?
what the hell? Oh, that's the guard yelling stuff. Okay.
Crazy.
Ball
fucking
snap.
setup.
Wilson.
Looks for the outlet.
Wilson.
Oh, the middle. Caught
Wait.
for a gain of 4 at most.
That was the most chaotic looking fucking setup, right? Everyone was screaming at each other.
Well, yeah, the guard kept standing up, so I
Like, what the
thought for a
fuck?
second that was the quarterback calling an audible. I was like, wait, he's in shotgun.
I think he was yelling to hold off the play because someone was offsides. He's like, hold on. Someone
Yelling
jumped back
assignment. I think
onsides.
he's probably yelling assignments because the defense was not in the positions they wanted them to be in.
It could be
Other
that.
than that, I don't know. So we got
be someone
cross
jumped-
motion. There's a
someone
lot
needed
of
a second to
confusion.
jump.
Audible, 2 on the clock. I don't think they're going to get this off.
I've
Yeah,
never seen
delay
a
a game.
Play a game, flag.
delay a game. They tried to
Wow.
spike it too. They couldn't even clock it in time. They couldn't. They had no time.
There was a lot of confusion at the line of
So now
scrimmage.
it's
Guys
4th
running
and
back
10.
and forth.
Now it's 4th and 10, and
that
you might
was
as well
3rd and
run.
5. First timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, did they get a timeout?
Oh, wow!
Did the coach get a timeout?
Yep, the longest tenured coach in the league.
Smart.
He's not. I think he and Andy Reid are tied for
See,
longest
yeah,
years in the
this
league.
wide
but
receiver was on the wrong side of the field. You even see the guys on the sideline telling him switch sides.
Tomlin's tied for
Gosh.
most years in the league, but I think he has a
Wow,
lock
they
on
did.
most years with this.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Tomlin's got the most years in the league, tied with Andy Reid, but I think Andy Reid's changed teams twice, and Tomlin's only been here.
So the Steelers were able to call a timeout, so it's still 3rd and 5. You got shotgun, tight end, 2 wide receivers right side. Communication again at the line of scrimmage. Ball
Yeah, it was
snapped.
major communication issues.
Under pressure.
Oh, way under pressure. He's brought down.
Hey, Shaq Wilson.
God, and not only a sack, but those are 2 or 3 guys getting in on that tackle.
It took them a couple of iterations to get it right, but now, since they've stayed with the same colors and everything, and
they had it up to 114 decibels. Man, that's pretty
awesome.
loud.
That's loud.
Yeah.
So Steelers forced a punt after a lot of confusion. Could not even get a playoff. Fair caught at the 28 of Baltimore.
Baltimore has worked within the realm of what they've had. Like, their helmet hasn't changed all that much. They now look somewhat traditional, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could say the font on their numbers is a bit 90s, but that's about it.
Yeah.
They don't have the same problem. Like, everybody else's uniform is a disaster. The Texican uniform is designed like 2 years later. It was a fucking disaster. It took 3 different tries for Tennessee to get their uniform. It's still not right. The Tennessee uniform still isn't right. Just lean into tradition with that one.
Well, they couldn't have Oilers now.
Hey, Real Walden Gaming, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips.
Hey, Real Wade. You know what it is,
not suck.
You know what it is,
This is not over yet. We have there's hope on a limb.
You know what it is, Padawannabe? When the team is kind of bad, if you keep changing the uniform, you get more money every year because your fans will just keep buying it. Like, we got a new uniform and one great new person. We got Aaron Rodgers and a new uniform. That happened to the Jets this year.
Oh, that's true.
And hi, Real Wade.
Well, the one thing I can say about Real Wade.
Oh, you know what, Tim? You're going to like the video I'm making then. I'm going to have some fun with It's a Wonderful Life. I'm going to have a view on it you've probably never heard before.
Is Real Wade's going to have a lot of simulated experience with the football.
The Ravens were a joke until they won Super Bowls and made a name for themselves and with their identity, whether through the Belichick years or the Harbaugh years. Well, Lester, while I essentially agree, I would say that they were definitely competitive in the AFC North was created when they moved. They were competitive pretty fast because Vinny Testaverde was almost there. And because of the realignment of the league that accompanied them moving, they got rid of some of their most difficult opponents. They picked up some new punching bags, and they get to like tub thump the fucking Jets every couple of years too. That's like you can chalk that win right up. Like, that move was so good for that team and that city. Like, if they had stayed there, they'd still suck as the Browns, and the city would hate the owner even more. At least there's a reason for optimism in both cities. But their first year, they won like at least 9 games, and 7 to 9 games. They were in the mix, and they had Vinny Testaverde setting records. He was really good at that point.
Vinny Testaverde. Wow.
Vinny Testaverde, like, let's not forget, he was so good that it took one of the most epic drives in football history to stop his Browns. John Elway's the drive was against Vinny. That was Vinny.
That's too bad.
Vinny Testaverde is one of the greatest football players in the history of the league who never won a Super Bowl. He took the Jets to an AFC championship. He must be great.
1st and 10, Ravens at their 28. Handoff right up the middle, gain of 4 before he's even brought down. He didn't even get hit. I mean, he brought down when he got hit, but they're getting 3-4 yards with no contact like that. They can go all day long. Pittsburgh needs to put some rushes in. They need to do some cross defense blitzes. They need to get something happening here. Tight end motion to the right, dual receivers, shotgun. Ooh, motion right by the running back. Going left to the post pattern. Turn around, first down, and brought down out of bounds at the 40. Tuesday Flowers. Wow. That name alone gets him to the NFL. Just the anger he plays with.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly Phineas Sewell.
I mean, you're gonna have to learn to get tough if your last name is Flowers.
Yeah. Hey, shotgun fakes the handoff. Scrambles out to the right. A lot of protection. Throws cross body. Ooh, has a man brought down. Ooh, could that be a fumble? Incomplete pass.
Whistle it dead.
And that was like what do they call it? Like a lasso tackle. He whips him around. He grabs him, just throws him down.
By the way, guys, holy smoke, Yellowstone's a hit. I've got like 400 views in like 36 hours.
Nice.
It's nice because the video is really long.
Hey, dead man, walk in. What's going on, man?
Hey, Dad, man.
Dad, man.
I don't know.
Ooh, fakes the counter, and Jackson keeps it. It's like a counter fake draw. That was designed that way, but they didn't get much on that. That's interesting. I wonder if that was, maybe it might have been like a quarterback option, like if he thinks he can hand it off or run with it. Some of these quarterbacks get that leeway.
Well, we're still in the first half of this ball game.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in the second quarter. 3rd and 7. Trips right. Tight end left, drops back, thrown to the tight end left side. First down, brought down. Let's see, +1 or 2 past the first down marker. Looks like they're in Pittsburgh territory, though. Clock's ticking. They're working the clock right here. No huddle. Ravens go up with a pretty tight formation, though. Under center. Handoff off tackle. Comes back. Got a hole. Grabbed. First down. Henry still pushing. Cannot bring that man down.
Wow.
That's why I love that guy.
Effort.
God, that's why I like Derrick Henry. This guy cannot be brought down.
He's a beast. A beast. That's
3 tackles, 4, 5 guys on him.
Beast mode for you.
Yeah, love it, little man, love it. Oh, that's why I like Derrick Henry right there.
That was mega beast mode.
Great run. Twins left, tight end left, shotgun formation, motion to the left. Ooh, counter draw.
Get stopped in the background.
Hit behind the
line of scrimmage there.
Yeah. You had it, though. That's what I was trying to figure it out. Hit in the backfield, brought down at the line of scrimmage. I'm trying to get all my verbiage right. It's been too long. You had it. Oh, goodness.
Deadman says, I guess this network gets the game, but this is so cold, LOL. FK8 C2005 says, Lester San Jose, the skeptic think it's the contract? I think there's a college basketball on CBS now.
Oh, goodness. Jeez.
Oh.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be watching football on Netflix soon.
I know. A Wednesday.
We'll see.
Listen, I shut up during the game. I've got something to say now.
So
We're watching a commercial about a generic football team whose fans are losers. And what they've done is they put Jets jerseys on all these people, and they've just covered up the part that says Jets. It's a green-themed football team, and all their fans are losers.
Because I haven't been keeping up completely, but I'm thinking this is going to be Netflix first kind of live sports since the
Jake
boxing
Paul
match
fight.
since the boxing match.
This is
Yeah.
the Jake Paul fight.
So
Oh my God, that
granted,
picture's great.
I don't think they're gonna get as many viewers streaming, but we'll have to see if they iron out the kinks they had.
Look
with
at the picture in the
the
theater.
buffering.
Look at the picture in the theater. Look at the snapshot. Look at the jerseys. Killer. Killer, buddy. Killer. Killer.
That's super funny.
You know,
We got Simpson. We got what?
Hernandez,
Flowers
Aaron
and
Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
Ray Lewis.
Classic.
Somebody, you're like, this guy didn't play long enough, but we couldn't get Ray Caruth in there too.
Oh no!
Nobody wanted to wear the Ray Caruth jersey. Ray Caruth has his girlfriend shot while she's pregnant because he doesn't want to pay paternity. Gets caught doing it. Goes to jail for 25 years and says, "I want to be part of my son's life." It's like, no, you didn't. You just want your money back, asshole. It's like you want to be his guardian because he has your money. He's blind and he can't do a lot of stuff because he had to be rushed to the hospital because his mom got shot while she was 8 months pregnant. You definitely can't be part of his life. Fuck you. It's like Michael Vick, I'll forgive, but Ray Caruth, fuck him. Where are you on Michael Vick, Padawannabe?
We talked about this a while back. I respect what.
Oh,
he
that's
did
right. Yeah,
afterward.
but yeah, you moved on.
I had to give it up to him. He did what he needed to do.
He owned it.
I don't believe he didn't know anything, but tight formation for the Ravens. All the wide receivers on the right side. Blitz is coming, thrown as he hits. Guy over the middle, but not enough on it. He had two guys open, but not enough time to really plant and throw that.
This is the quarterback I wanted the Jets to get instead of Rodgers. So whenever I watch Baltimore play, I'm like, if they add these points to the Jets' points, that would be fair. And the Jets would probably win. Because the Jets score 3 to 6 points a game.
Again, that trip set up on the right-hand side. Tight
My
end
prediction
standing
for the Jets
up on the
game is
left.
9 points.
3 on the play clock. Ball snap, drops back,
Action.
looking right. Under pressure,
Oh, he
pass.
did something with that. That is why I love Lamar.
Gain of
Did you see
one.
how he managed to do something with
That
that?
was
Though?
good.
I mean, that should have been
Forward
stacked.
pass.
So what? He was.
Here comes the kicker.
That was good under pressure. It was better that he
didn't
had
work
that
out for the
outlet
first
available
down,
to him. That's what really helps, because sometimes they don't have that outlet because the scramble is so fast. They have to adjust to what the quarterback's doing, but
Sometimes
were only
you gotta
able to
give
get
it up
one.
to defense too. They
It's
just
a
they played
completion.
real well.
it's a
They
completion.
knew that one of the best offenses in the entire league is coming to town, and they're one of the best teams in the league too. These teams have a great record, and this game's been so close that I'm not doing
Thank
my
you,
Star Trek
Tim.
homework and I'm not editing. Oh, we've been unmuted. A killer lineup, yes, Tim. Murderers Row.
So going for a gooch shot here. Looks like a 51-yard.
51-yard attempt. 51-yard attempt.
Oh, I see it right there.
It's up. It's through the gooch. It's good.
Plenty of length on that gooch shot.
Ravens 17.
I'm not ready to advise this to anybody, but what's the longest anyone's gone with a
good
pair of
snap.
contact lenses? I'm up to 2 weeks on these contact lenses.
Oh, gosh, I don't know about the new ones.
It might be time to take them out. Yeah, daily disposables to me is a lie from the pit of hell.
That was a good grab by the holder there. It was a good toss, spiral just a bit outside.
FKH says the jury is still out with me on Vic.
You know what? Yeah.
I can't ever forgive him fully because I'm a pit bull lover owner. But considering what I've seen people do to pit bulls, he's at least
Well,
went
that's
the
the
right
problem.
direction.
That's the
And
problem.
also-
People often blame the breed, and it's never been the breed. It's
Nope.
always been
Yep.
the human.
Yep. And
It's
Well,
always
I
been the
mean,
human.
yep. I've always
I
been
mean,
an
are you
advocate
applying
that
that
pit
to
bulls can
Michael
be
Vick,
sweet.
or are you applying that to Aaron Hernandez?
That kickoff through the end zone, so we're gonna have a touchback for Pittsburgh.
Because as a Latino, I'll speak for Hernandez. He just killed those people because they were a pain in the ass. He didn't have a remote control for humans until they gave him a gun, and then he used it like a remote control. It's like, this person bothers me. Click.
That dude had Ray-Bans on blades, Ray-Ban blades. They bring him
Did
back
he?
blades.
Fuck those. I love my Wayfarers though.
First and
Oh.
10 in the shotgun formation.
I did the same thing.
See
as
what he does
Andrade.
there. Hands it off to number 30. Runs it. Breaking a little tackles. Get a couple yards on the play.
Granted, it was before I saw Gary's face, but I did the same thing that Nadratic does. It's pretty common. I bought a pair of Ray-Ban Wayfarers, and I had regular glasses lenses put into them.
No huddle
But
offense.
now-
Trips right. Same formation. Drops back to pass. Tight curl pattern.
Complete
Pass the
first down.
I've been looking
Oh,
all
they're
over the
rolling. They're going right now.
We got
Going.
1:14 left, and the clock's taking him down.
No huddle offense. Twin receivers, both sides. Shotgun
Wilson first
formation.
and 10.
Looking
Throws
left.
it.
Out
Complete.
pattern.
Ooh,
Might be out of bounds.
right away.
Clock's rolling. Clock's rolling.
These
Tackled
teams are really
inbounds.
playing hard. With
58,
1 minute,
57.
under 1 minute to go. The Steelers want to put
Wilson's
something,
running his
anything on the
2-minute
board.
Same formation. Quad
For the
receivers,
Steelers-
2 on each side.
For Steelers, a field goal's as good as a touchdown. They just want points right now. They're like,
Scrambles
we
out
hate
to his
these
right.
guys.
Throws sideline out of bounds.
No,
That's
it's
gonna
throwing
stop the
to
clock.
nobody.
Oh man, this is just pure AFC rivalry, guys. Is anyone else feeling it, man?
Yeah.
Whew.
It's good football.
Steelers
Third down.
clinch the North with a win.
This
Ravens
is so weird
clinch
as a Jet fan.
with the win. This is why I
One of
cheated.
these
This is
teams
all.
is going to
Okay,
clinch,
tight
and one of
end,
these
2
teams
wide
is the
receivers
wild
right.
card. End of story.
Shotgun. Calling an audible. Ball snap. Looking right. Throws out. Inside out. There's a slot. Slot back ran the.
With Denver
drag
losing,
pattern.
with Denver
Or out
losing on Thursday, they need help. They need help, and they need to win out the season to get in the playoff.
So, underneath to the running back, across for a first down. That could be a face mask. No flag? Okay. The way his head came around made me think it could have been a face mask. So we got first down. Pittsburgh using their last timeout.
Madness Row. Who is that? I can't read that. I can't read the baseball player's name. So we got Ruth. Is this the White Sox? The 8-man out crew. Those are the 8-man out. Those, right? Am I right or am I wrong? In the theater. Hello.
I don't know. That's 6.
The
though.
8 men out of the 1919 Chicago White Sox, the Black Sox scandal. Eddie Seacott, Shoeless Joe Jackson, Buck Weaver. That I can name 3. Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay. It's the 1927 Yankees. Okay.
That's Murderers Row. Oh, I
Okay.
see the picture now. I was watching the game. Yes, the 27 Yankees are Murderers Row. So
First and
it's
10 at the
1, 2, 3,
35. 17
4, 5,
seconds
6.
left. Twin receivers.
Okay, the
I
people
gotta
we're
remember
seeing
my
are
formations.
Joe Doyle,
Ball
Wilson,
snap, quarterback sneak,
Six.
just going for a couple
Spike.
yards up the middle. They're going to try and spike this ball. 6
Joe-
seconds left. Ball's hiked,
The-
spiked. 5 left. Second
Timeout.
down.
we're seeing Joe Doyle, Red
Bringing out the
Ruffing,
field goal
Babe
team.
Ruth. And by the way, guys, way to go with 8 men out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, at least you count better than me.
Another 51-yard attempt. I don't know if this is this. I think this is the other guy though. Ball's up.
It's up. Is it? It's through the gooch. Good. Holy cow. Making it a 7-point ball game at the half.
By the way, you guys want to see something interesting? Expand the Murderers Row picture and look at how much their uniform changes while they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do with it. Look at their hats and look at their uniforms. No one's hat or uniform is the same as anyone else's.
I see that.
This was like the course of one season.
Wow.
One guy's got short rounds hat. One guy's got something close to the regular hat. Another guy's got like an unstructured version of it. Ruth is like, he beat up the fucking umpire and took his hat or something.
I have no idea what to do with college ball these days. There's too many games. I'm sure they're all interesting, but you know.
You know who else knows? You know who knows football? College football is me. I learned it in one weekend, and I pulled even with Dadman on picks for the college football NCAA last year. And he learned his lesson. He did not have me back to come back this year, where I ultimately would have beat him. I very, very easily I actually took that very seriously when he needed a co-host. I was like, I did like 10 hours of research. I watched a bunch of games, one of which was the wrong game, and I still figured out a bunch of stuff. Like I looked at the standings and I figured out that one game was going to happen after the league seeding was decided. And I'm like, the underdog will win. He's like, but it's not even close. I'm like, yeah, but they're playing after the seeding is established. They have nothing to play for. The coach will rest his starters. And he's like, I'd never thought of anybody cite time of day before. I'm like, well, that's me. And I think I had the best record that year as far as one person tied him and one person beat him. But I don't think that anybody, I think me and him established like we were tied for best record because we both only got one wrong. And it was two different games. I even got one team by guessing their mark. I guessed Vanderbilt would win the game because their team was called the Commodores and they had a really cool marching band uniform. That's how I won that one. They were also the team that was playing after the seeding was decided. I was like, Commodores will win. He's like, that's impossible. They suck. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? The other team's not going to have anything to play for. If they win, their coach won't want to get anyone hurt. If they lose, they won't give a fuck.
Boo, electric.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm looking back up at Star Trek and beautiful Linda Park is like all naked, but we don't see it as TV naked, but like, oh, Hoshi, you came and
Bill.
you gave without taking.
Is Bill there? Oh yeah,
might be like
ask him a question again. He's not there. I see how.
Every once in a while, you got to give him a minute to eat. What he does is he switches from one terrible chair to another terrible chair, which is why I'll just say anybody listening to us, if you have a couple of like pesos, throw it to our friend Outlaw because he could really sort of use like a couple of new pieces of equipment. YouTubing is his way of life and his lifestyle. It's pretty much the thing he's best at, which is what's cool about it. But the thing that sucks is his equipment's kind of letting him down of late. When the microphone listens to that much talentless nonsense, it tends to break. I mean, it wore out from all the excellence that went through it. It was like,
yeah, it's time to get a new mic.
sorry, my inner monologue is broken. You have equipment problems. I have brain problems. The difference is you can buy.
Well, I have brain problems all the time, almost every damn day.
You know,
Okay.
you come in my chat and call me a piece of shit who's an idiot, like every like in a blue moon is out of nowhere. It's like Outlaw Bill is back. He thinks I'm an asshole. it's like edible.
Yeah, but
like,
you're my kind of asshole.
what's funny? What's funny is I'll be like, "Did you take edibles?" And the answer come back YSE 8I eatables. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, he's just hi guys. And going out,
Bill, how about showing old boxing fights here? Yeah,
yeah, it's like,
we'll have to find them new
you know
and
what? That
live.
would be pretty cool. Now, how about like we could do stuff like the career of Tyson? Because you think about it, like with no commercials, with just continuous
It'll be
boxing,
like
with
an
like let's
hour
say like
stream.
Sugar
Yeah,
Ray
we got
Leonard.
But the thing is, we would have to probably pause it for like 2 minutes. We'd have to keep ourselves in a
Oh,
countdown.
look, it's the Grinch. It's the
We're on
Grinch.
commercial.
You know what would
Or-
be interesting if we went in there and did the boxing analysis and then rated ourselves against the boxing analyzers.
I
Is
don't
part
know
of this
boxing
personal
very well.
challenges for us. That might be the only one where I would be like pretty good. Baseball better than football, but boxing, I'll tell you about fucking punching people in the fucking face. I'll tell you. It's like
Are either of you familiar with the band or show Flight of the Conchords?
yeah, I have only seen like 2
So-
episodes,
no,
but they
I'm
had
not-
me on the floor.
Oh, you don't know it? Dang. Okay. Well, one of my
I
favorite
know what it is. I've never actually watched it though.
One of my favorite songs
It's
from
funny
the
as
show
fuck.
was just released by one of our more trusted karaoke artists. And
Yeah.
so I have a good version of a particular song now that I will be
Oh,
practicing.
groovy.
It's a ridiculous song in a safe way, though.
The song I most want to sing has so many lyrics so fast that I don't think I could do it. A Little Birdhouse in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants is a hilarious tune that I like to listen to when I wake up in the morning. It gets me fucking in a stupid mood for the day. It's like Weird Al, but serious.
My wife actually commented on my songs after one of the last shows we did. She's like, "You sure find those interesting songs." I said, "They're not songs people don't know." She's like, "But only you bring them to karaoke."
By the way, guys, quick personal note. Wish me symmetry on my half birthday. This is the only time it ever worked out. I'm 55.5.
55.5.
This is my half birthday.
Okay. Old school boxing. FTW. I checked modern boxing. Well, what was that? Go UFC has taken over, but even down for FMO over it. What?
FOMO.
By the way, I know I speak for Bill and everyone else in the community. This game is fun. We are enjoying this football game. This is good fucking football.
He says, "Old school boxing for the win. I checked out of modern boxing a while ago. UFC has taken over, but even I'm not fear of missing out over it."
You know what? I can applaud that, but here's what you know what I do? I go to local matches.
Oh man.
Same thing with wrestling. My friend's like a wrestler, so I just go to his wrestling matches.
Gosh, I haven't been to a wrestling match for a long time. Since it was China's last match was the match that I got to see live.
By the way, I just want quick hats off. My aunt just sent me some video. Hats off to my cousin. I don't want to say too much more, but he was caught on TV because he's FDNY, and he helped save some people's lives because that's what the fire department of New York does. Thank you, guys. You're a cousin. You're a hero, cousin. You're a cousin hero. You're both. It works both ways.
Yeah.
It was funny though. It's like he's got as bad of a New York accent as me. It looked like a scene from like New York Fire, like a TV show. He's like,
Oh, I have to.
he has my same roguish good looks, right? And he's like, "There's a fucking fire up there. What can I tell you?" It's like, of course, like the guy that they had to bleep on the news. That was my cousin. The fireman is like, "Yeah, big effing fire." I'm proud of him. He's a hero of the battle in 9/11. Hats off to that, man. I'll never be that much of a man.
5.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
Deion Sanders is doing a talk show. Fuck it.
Is he?
I thought he had a talk show before.
Thank God a talk show and not coaching the fucking Jets so that Prime can fucking be his be on our team. We don't need that.
He said he won't go to the NFL, and I'm like, well, yeah, you're under contract with that college right now, so of course you're not just gonna go to the NFL.
Contract's been bought out before.
Oh, was
you know
it?
what? No, contracts have been bought out before. I just want to say this about really quickly about Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is not going to that college to win anything or do anything. He's scouting college quarterbacks and waiting for the moment he returns to the NFL. When he sees what he thinks is the best generational quarterback, he's going to be like, whatever team drafts him, he's going to be like, fire coach. And it's like, but Andy Reid's like, fire fucking coach. It's like, Andy, you're fired. He's like, what do you want? It's like, your quarterback. I want him. I want that win record. I want Shore's win. But he has walking privileges whenever he fucking wants. I guarantee you. He's like, if year one he sees a quarterback, he's like, this guy's generational. He's like, fuck you, I'm gone. And he is Mr. Fuck you, I'm gone, by the way. As a person I am one of only 3 fandoms who Bill Belichick has been an NFL coach for.
Really? Okay.
Bill Belichick was Jets coach. He was head coach of the Jets.
What year? 1930, 25?
In 1999. 1999. No, he was the Jets coach in 1999.
Well,
he was waiting to be coach. He was doing the draft. He drafted a player called Tom Brady, was on his draft list. And then when the Jets got sold, he met the new owner and he said, this guy's a freaking loser who's never going to win anything. This is going to go on to be one of the most insane tragedies of fandoms and one of the most inept football teams in history. Your owner's a loser who can't win. I don't like him and I don't want to be here. And he left. He was coached for 3 hours. He had a contract. His contract was with the previous regime, right? Leon Hess used to own the Jets. He owned a bunch of gas stations and like oil petroleum processing plants. And he was super fucking rich. And he did things like held the gun on Gaddafi and Gaddafi held the gun on him. And they're like, yeah, we can be friends. Give me your oil. So he put together a winning regime and he said, I'm so sorry that we haven't won. I'm going to win. 20 years is too long. I want to win. I want to win again. So he got Bill Parcells, and Bill Parcells would only come if Bill Belichick could succeed him. So Leon Hess died. Bill Belichick quit. The team was sold immediately, like in like a couple of months to the Patriots. Bill Belichick waited to say he was gone to keep the team's value high. Then he quit. Then Belichick had a press conference. It's like, thank you for the head coaching job. I think these people suck and I don't want to work for them. I'm out of here. And he's like, by the way, I'm going to draft this guy, Tom Brady. Probably won't go anywhere. He could have been our quarterback. We would have had all those championships. We would have had all those championships.
Ah! Fuck Tom Brady! Fuck you, Tom Brady!
We had like 17 quarterbacks in the time that Tom Brady was the quarterback for the New England Patriots, from Glenn Foley to Brett Favre to Chad Pennington to Mark Sanchez to Geno Smith. That's a lot of people to name while Tom Brady was there. To Ray Lucas. To Tom Tupa. Ciao, Tom Rinaldi. Typical Jets. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm not watching the Jets. I'm watching good football. It's so weird, guys.
So, what do you guys got? Any predictions for the wild cards? Who's going to be in?
It'll be those fancy New York Jets.
Well, the Broncos get to play the Buffalo Bills.
Well, once again,
I think they're still technically in the hunt. They're not even got a clinched wild card berth, but when I look at the stats, it says that they're like 85% in.
What, the Broncos?
Yeah, the Broncos.
The Broncos are overperforming like a bastard this year, although if Baltimore is the other wild card team, they'll blow you out week 1. Isn't that how that works now? There's 2 wild card teams for.
I think they have to go beat the Bengals.
Aren't there two wild card teams?
If they lose to the Bengals, they probably will not get a postseason.
Aren't there
I
two?
think it's that vital.
Aren't there two wild card teams for league now, and they play each other to go on to the next round?
I think
Am I
it's
high?
still that way. I think it's still two wild card teams, each one, right? Each league.
Let me just text Peneus
I'm trying to
Silo and
find
see
all that
if he
stuff
knows.
out. I just don't.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna call.
I don't
Yo,
know this
Peneus, what's up?
schedule well.
Yeah, hard time over here. What's that? Feeling flaccid? Peneus, what's the league playoff format for the wild card?
All right, we're back in action here.
On.
Wilson
Toss
hands it
left.
off. Oh, gets stopped in the background just behind the line of scrimmage.
What do you think Peneus means by hard day? I'm taller. Do you think anybody had the cleverness to say that to him in grammar school? Like,
Oh yes.
you look taller today, Peneus. Hard day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wilson fakes
Fakes
the
it.
handoff,
Pull out right.
drops back to the
Goes
right, and
baseline.
throws incomplete.
It's like I don't understand. Why did you name our son Peneus? I want him to be a boxer. It's like, but you want our son to be in a lot of fights? I want him to win a lot of fights. But what if he's not a good boxer? Fuck him then. Wasted a good name on him. Got a boxer's name. He'll be a good boxer. It's like, I don't like fighting. I like playing football. Well, I guess it kind of worked out.
Wilson, 3rd and 10 in the shotgun formation.
Thank you, Bill.
Trouble. Throws complete. To Jefferson. Only 6 yards. They're going to force the punt. Punt is out. Takes a big Steelers bounce to the about 8-yard line. I called that one, didn't I?
Professional. Oh, here's the ultimate dad joke commercial right here.
Yeah.
Here's-
Never take my beer.
Don't. I like when he cuts him off in mid sentence. He's like, "No, don't do that."
Yeah, don't do that.
I just want to say, it's a lot like how we work here, where we just cut each other off. I just want to say, Outlaw Bill, fuck you. I'm smoking a joint at work. Fuck what you think anymore, man. Fuck you.
I got a song for that now.
And I'll sing it to you later.
You got a song called Teague Smokes a Joint in Disdain?
No, something
The
about
disdainful
Dom.
the disdainful, because I'm a disdainful pothead.
Disdainful pothead. Is that possible?
I've got disdain.
No. Disdain must be a new strain.
Yeah. Wingstop. 4,425 yards.
That's going to be a pretty long kick, Bill.
Holy Kuliamonga. First and 10 for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Hands it off up the middle. Gets yards, gets a first down, and then some.
Oh, that's Derrick Henry being a workhorse right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Average. Over 6 yards a carry. And he really is. He could break any time he carries the ball. He could break it. He's a fourth
Lamar,
quarterback for
first
sure.
and 10. Hands it off again to Henry. It looks like up the middle.
Whistle stops the play. First and 15, motion across the right, balanced shotgun, back to pass, looking left,
Passes.
short out pattern, grabs the ball past the 20, out to the 25.
Man, these Ravens are pretty good on the offensive end there.
Now 3 wide on the left, handoff, fakes it, keeps the ball, first down, and a couple more for Jackson. I think you underestimate the sneakiness, sir. Jackson under center this time. Blitz is coming. Drops back to pass. Goes to the left
nice
across
pass.
the middle. Tight end. Tries to stay
man.
up and gets downed. Tried to spin away from the tackle, but still just lost his footing.
Yeah.
You know. By the way, if Joe's atmosphere is watching, you could Bill, if you could clip this picture. This one's for Joe. This is for Joe's atmosphere. If you're out there, Joe, the Jets jihadist. Hold on.
So all right. Shotgun at the 34. Hand off to Henry. Counter. Almost at the line, or past the line of scrimmage, almost at the first down marker. Probably half a yard shy, third down. Ooh, hurry up offense. Half a yard to gain for a first. Henry's got the ball. Oh, and he brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the linebacker had a blitz or was not blocked. Came right across the line there and got him in the backfield.
There we go.
Yeah.
Baltimore in punt formation.
Yep.
Punt from his own 38. Almost blocked that time. Got a good punt, though. Fair catch at the 12. I think they might have bumped a little. Nope. Not getting the call, though. It's like, man, he brushed my shoelace, fool.
I just want to point out that tobacco is against my religion.
Oh, you must not be religious.
Or
Well, I thought that was a given. That's the only constant in the universe.
first of all, I'm the Jets jihadist. I have this is my first appearance in this character. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ali Teague. I am the Jets jihadist. I am here to tell you that unless I'll tell you right now that unless these scores are not rectified, you will be hearing from us because of the immorality of the National Football League and because your officials are all corrupt. We will send a storm of airplanes to the Jets. Well, that doesn't make sense because they played me here for like 3 airports, but you get what I'm saying. I am the Jets jihadist. Hear me, ignore me at your peril. I declare death to the Giants, death to the Miami Dolphins, death to the Miami Dolphins. How was that little comedy routine? You like that, Bill?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oops.
Is it right here?
Y'all.
This message is to the President of the United States. I am Ali Ben. My name is James Earl Teague. You will leave $400 million.
UFL football returns. What's UFL football? Is that Arena Football League? That's still going on?
Yes. It's a cheap afternoon out. It's fun time. Unless all of my comrades are released from Guantanamo Bay. Roger Goodell, I warn you now. Change these illegal scores and make the Jets the AFC champions. Only you can stop the retaliation. Our previous attacks on your 5G simulations were warnings.
1st and 10 for Wilson and the Steelers.
At the 12. Fakes a
Drops
handoff.
back. Passes.
Going deep.
Deep. Incomplete.
It was caught.
Holy cow. Wow, nice catch.
Was he in bounds?
Yeah, I
Holy
think he
crap.
was. That was a deep ball. 44 yards. Holy
All in the air.
Bill, you have clip
A lot of
ability, right?
contact. Wow, he did catch that.
Yeah.
Holy crap. What a catch.
Right.
That fast in the Baltimore territory. Spin move. Got out to the 40 off the right tackle. Wow, that was an amazing catch. Catches the ball, 1 foot's down, drags his back foot, just inbounds, just enough. Good, gosh. Plug for Adidas.
Second and 6 for Wilson and the Steelers.
Under center, tight formation, one running back.
Wilson hands it off.
Bounces it
Goes
to
to the
outside.
outside. Just gets to the line of scrimmage. You get
All
nowhere.
right, Outlaw. I'm going to do a live in-show commercial. React like you think it's funny and you haven't seen it before. You ready?
Like it.
Okay, we're going to make a clip of this. Remember, here we go. Hold on. This is a message for Joe's atmosphere. Who's worse now? The Steelers. Wait, let's try it again. Take two. All right, Joe's atmosphere. Some have called me the Jets jihadist. Well, who has a worse and more embarrassing football team now? How the mighty have fallen. You and your fancy Patriots. All right, asshole. Who's worse now? Who's more embarrassed? Huh? It's going to be a long time before you win another one. And the Jets, we have the ultimate rebuilding plan. 1, leave town. 2, change the name. It's gonna work. All right, that's all I have to say. This is the Jets jihadist. Do not tempt me. Do not bring my vengeance down upon your football team, or I will curse you the way my team is cursed. I have spoken.
Wow. He has spoken.
That was pretty good. I think I gave you like the only quip you're gonna have that's at least pretty funny from this. Come on, that was clip it after I get my freaking face back underneath. Got a pretty good look at me a couple of times there.
Okay, a little over 8 minutes in the third quarter. 3rd and 6.
Wilson. And taking the shotgun formation.
Tight end motion all the way out to the left.
Wilson throws it complete. Wow.
Flag
I don't
pattern
see no
over the
flag.
middle. No,
I
flag
don't see no
pattern.
flag.
Not flag pattern. Post pattern. It's when the wide receiver. Oh, that was off the guy's helmet. It looked like. No way. Must have been a camera angle. Shotgun.
Wilson, 1st and 10. Hands it off, goes up.
Oh, a lot of contact and just
It's the
keeps
whole-
plugging away.
Wow. They get within a yard forward progress there.
That was a Derrick Henry type of run. He just had guys draped on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 or 5 guys to get him down. Nice. 2nd and 1. 6.5 left, third quarter.
You know what, Billo? I want another read as the Jets jihadist because I've had a few things come to mind.
Oh
Toss
my
to the
God!
running
First
back.
down, Pittsburgh. With a walking, running, rushing.
That was like a toss counter. That was strange.
Woo! Pittsburgh looking to score here. 1st and 10. Wilson pitches it back. Oh, gets stopped in the backfield for a lost yardage there.
Probably be 2nd and 11 this time.
Yeah, you called it. 2nd and 11.
Oh, there it is.
Right on.
I use my big white man eye.
All right, this is a better Jets jihadist look, isn't it? What do you think?
Yeah.
More jihadist, more insane.
So bad.
Wilson throws
So
it.
bad.
Complete
caught.
touchdown, Steelers.
Oh, tight end
Woo!
Patterson on the up and out.
All right, here we go. 213, how appropriate.
Take it.
3, 2. All right. I have a few things I want to say. This is the Jets jihadist. And I want to point out that as of December 21st, 2024, Joe's atmosphere, that the New York Jets and the New England Patriots have faced challenging seasons. However, the Jets secured a 24-3 victory over the Patriots on September 19th. All right? Coaching stability? Well, the Jets did make a midseason coaching change.
Up.
You know,
It's through the
come on. Who's worse off
good.
now?
We have a tie ball game.
The Patriots, they had their past successes. They had higher
Way to
expectations
go,
from fans and analysts.
Steelers.
They underperformed. The Jets, despite their struggles, have shown competitiveness and suggested potential for future improvement. Should they have gotten Lamar Jackson? That's a different story. This is the Jets, jihadists. Joe, your team is an embarrassment. Joe, where are you now? Your Hatriots, your lowly Hatriots, you and the other massholes have fun rooting for them. I have spoken. And I've seen some of all fears, so I have a few plans for your stadium.
We have Snoop Dogg. How
I
many
don't know who
baby
that
mom?
guy was. Our signal got hijacked.
Snoop Doggy Dog has?
What?
Said, how many baby mamas do you think Snoop Doggy Dog has?
Lester, what did you think? Did you see the Jets jihadist? We've never done that before. Like, you know what? I will say this. That was nowhere near as stupid and 5 times funnier than anything they've done on Amazon. On Amazon, the joke doesn't work, and they all pretend to laugh, and then they howl and scream and regaling laughter, and then they have to have rejoinders to a bad joke that they're all – it's bad. The 1 week I missed was the only newsworthy week. People were saying left and right that they were all drunk. Did you guys watch that movie?
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Did you guys see the Thursday night game where they were accused of being drunk?
No.
Oh,
Wait, I'm sure we
were watching it, but I didn't know that happened. Ugh.
Hey, the holidays are coming. A shave route. I got a shave, mister.
By the way, guys, I just want to say we've dished on a couple of football players, but let's not forget the OG bad football player, Randall Woodfield, former player arrested for several petty crimes, including vandalizing his girlfriend's apartment and, my favorite, public indecency. He was also arrested in 1975 for being caught with marked money. I think he's the most OG bad person in the league. And by the way, Ronald Gasser, who killed former Jet Joe McKnight in 2016 during a Louisiana road rage confrontation, pleaded guilty to manslaughter and received 10 years in prison.
So the kick went out of bounds. I think they get the ball at the 40. Yep, at the 40. So Baltimore, pretty decent field position. Both of these guys can kick a 50-yarder, so 5 minutes left. There's still a lot of time.
Yeah.
Tied at 17.
In the third still.
By the way, the Jets scored 30.
Ooh, caught for a first down on an out pattern by the tight end.
What do I mean by that? I mean that the murderer of Joe McKnight in the road rage incident appealed that his trial didn't go well when he got 10 years for murder. And so they retried it, and he got 30. Justice, fuck you, dick. You fucking killed an innocent man. That's called really pissing off the jury. They're like, you know what? We did find there was something wrong with this trial.
Lamar Jackson sneaks it.
He's such a great quarterback. It's so frustrating to be a Jet fan. I wanted, like, it was so obvious, just like he's like looking for a new contract, and the Ravens are like, we don't think he's so good. And I'm like, are you fucking crazy? That's a negotiation tactic. And Woody Johnson's like, the Ravens say he's not good. Maybe, I'll let them keep him because they say he's bad. Then they're going to keep him. I'll get Aaron Rodgers. He's good. He was MVP. He's like, He was MVP before World War II.
Oh well.
Baltimore catches another one for a first down. I think they're about at the 33 of Pittsburgh now. What is happening? There it is. Tight formation for Baltimore under center. 1st and 10, motion to the left. Motion back. Fakes a handoff, rolls out. Looks like a screen pass to the left.
Get the first down and then some. Wow.
First down and
we're at the 9-yard line already. Wow.
Great screenplay to Henry there.
Just everything happens for Baltimore on that play, right? It was like great call playing, athletic quarterback. He really we saw now, like the ball like curveballed under the defender's hand. It was like almost like a drone. My God, what an amazing pass. Lamar Jackson is the athlete who will never be stupid enough to be a Jet.
Got shotgun. Twins right. Oh, Jackson keeps it.
Jackson sneaks.
Gain of a few. I think it'll be 2nd and 7.
Bill, go to your studio, blur my face, and just like do the spot blur only the middle of my face, and like show like the whole crazy get up, and just like make a clip of that and fucking tag Joe.
Now we got shotgun, twin receivers both sides. Motion across, looking left, throws across the middle into the end zone, touchdown.
Wow, touchdown, Ravens.
Listen,
wow, that was quick.
I have a special request.
Quick series.
I have a really, really special request for you guys as far as games. Week 17, there's a game that I think is the most important game in the league. And I guess like all the playoff seeding should probably be decided by then. And, whatever, like if there's a better game, I'll defer. But I think that either the second to last week or the last week, can we do the Jet game just for the conspiracy of it? I'll do the entire game as a fucking Jets jihadist.
Everything hinges on it.
Okay. Sure.
I will wear all of my Jets stuff. I'll wear my Jets jersey with my Jets shirt, with my Jets hat, with my Jets jihadist fucking turban. We may have come up with something so sick and so insensitive that even we might be too fucking good for it, but I'm going to do it anyway, right? The Jets jihadist does nothing to help the Jets or America, but it's so goddamn funny. We're going to do it anyway. Hey, I saw that sweater in Amazon. I passed on it. I think that even though you're doing all these things because you're willing to take this drug, please will me that car. I'll have it soon. Yep. Whatever it is, this can kill you 10 different ways if you don't want to have it.
I love how the medications are like, take this, but if you have this and this and this or this existing condition, don't take it.
Yeah, we're just wanting we're reading the warnings off TV here. Whatever this thing is, this Wegovy stuff, the warnings are like truly frightening, and we can't say them too much because the AI bot starts mixing and matching reality, and like it doesn't realize that we're speculating and that we're not doctors. But it's just like whatever this is, this Wegovy stuff, whatever it fixes. I'm working through the effects of taking a semi-glutide. You know what, Lester, God bless you, and I hope you feel okay. Know that my heart goes out to you. We're kind of poking fun at this commercial. We in no way like poke fun at the people who need to take it. In fact, this commercial is just like, this product exists. It does this. From that point on, it's just been people who don't have the best outcome so that they can't be sued for that, with a whole bunch of warnings. And apparently Wegovy like sells itself because no matter how bad it is, people are going to take it anyway. So it must be a rough disease. I'm really sorry. I too, like we all, like aside from the Padawannabe whose only battle is against alcoholism, like me and Bill, like Bill is like kind of like not he won't admit it himself. He's a stoic badass. And also he fights against us to make rational sense during a broadcast. Padawannabe has several crosses to bear.
How's it get open this easily? Because nobody has good red zone defense.
You know what, Lester? I wish it didn't.
Wide open, man. Jesus.
I think gambling, we could talk about it as long as we like advise against doing it and we say it's recreational.
Move it out of the zone.
There's disclaimers and stuff like that on our side of this we have to do, or like we all of a sudden we have liability, or YouTube thinks that we have incurred liabilities, more like it. Like you could never get anything out of what we say by mistake, but the AI bots, like they said bad things, and that's the end for a little while. Like you have nothing but problems.
17-24 Steelers with a return, pass a 20, pass a 30, hit at the 33, brought down at the 35, 36-yard line.
Oh man, do you think we'd get kicked off YouTube if I wore my green bed sheet with the green Jets jihadist thing and like a Jets jersey and the hat? Would that be too far? Or would we end up on like the terrorist organization YouTube channels? I'm at least as scary as the Mandarin. The Jets jihadist is at least as depraved as the Mandarin. He watches the Jets.
I'm curious if we'll get an update on the injured player at the end of the quarter here.
He passed away at the beginning of the third quarter. You didn't hear that? You weren't aware? They're going to sprinkle his ashes over the stadium at the start of the fourth quarter. They've got it all worked out.
Steelers faked the handoff. Screen pass. Oh, dropped. As a play-action screen pass, which actually set up pretty good because he had a clean throw and the running back just dropped it.
Honestly, all I can say is I hope somewhere Tankwell is good and tanked up on like medication because that was a horrible injury. Even like regular life, like his leg's gonna hurt like for a week before it rains for the rest of his life. Move to the desert. Move next to Bill. Move next to Bill.
That injury.
Yeah, he can't move to you. Yeah,
that's first down. I was thinking about the concussion.
The injury of the day was in the other game.
Injuries, yeah. Oh, that was the other game. That's right. Oh, that's crazy though. 2 games and we see like the 2 most horrible
injuries. It's been a bad week. You know what? It's late in the season, and now this is a case that there are too many games because we're at week 15, game 16. Am I correct? Or no? We have. Yeah, it's week 16, right?
Yeah.
10-4. Yeah, it's week 15. Sorry. Yeah, it's week 16 because of the bye week. It's week 16. Yeah. Next week is week 17, which means week 18 is the final week, right?
Yeah, 2 more weeks.
Yeah, like I'll go down the street for like $8. I can buy a full Arab getup in green. That's the.
Hey.
I will.
Oh, got 2 running backs.
What do you think? If I could get like one of those things like a dashiki and like a kufi, should I wear that for as the Jets jihadist?
Wilson, drop back under pressure, throws the ball, and it's to nobody. Oh well, that was lovely.
Just threw that away.
PSA time, says Tim. If you have a Christmas wreath on your drawer, make sure before you open the door, to watch the dog or anything else and make sure there is no bird in the reef. Wow, just had to get a bird out of my house. Wow, I am your little friend, your little glowing friend, but really I am not actually your friend. Take the dog, go let the dog out of the house like you want to. What passes over you? Let an annoying bird into
we might not
home.
Get this under. Could be a delay game.
Play off. No, he got it off.
Throw over the middle.
They
got it back.
Wow. That was close.
One of the most lively fumbles we've ever seen.
That ball popped straight up and it just fell right back in his hands.
Not to say
that could have been bad for the Steelers.
Let a little bird flew in your home.
Yeah, 17 seconds. They would only need 1 or 2 plays to get in field goal for Baltimore.
Oh,
That
how's
would've
your
been bad.
doggy doing, Pat?
Everybody's good. I was gonna wait till we
Not
had
to
some
put
time.
a fine point on it. Watch for the flu and blood in your vomit. You might have bird flu in your home.
Fourth and 8. Delay again. What happened? Oh, it wasn't. It was a kick because it never hit the ground. So
Are
it's
you
a hit,
disappointed?
and then it's up in the air. But
Oh no, it hit the ground,
it hit
but
the
it was
ground.
recovered. By the way, wouldn't it have been cool if Russell Wilson had dated Rachel Bilson? It just would have been fun to say.
Oh,
We
so
could have
the
called him
clock is
Wilbur.
running.
4th and 5. Wow, they're
They'll probably
going.
go end of quarter here.
They're going for it.
They're gonna wait end of
No,
quarter.
no,
Yeah.
they will. Yeah,
Delay game.
Well,
I'm
and-
out.
end of quarter.
I don't know if it's they want the wind or they want the fresh clock or.
End of the 3rd.
They just didn't try to get it off. I don't know if they're
Why are we playing?
confused
Steely
with the
Dan-
plays
this-
or if it was just
Ricky Henderson just died. Is that for real, Tim?
What? And why are we playing? Why are we playing a song from the middle of the 20th century by Steely Dan during a 21st century football game in the third decade of the 21st century?
copyright is up probably.
For Steely Dan. Now, music copyright goes for like 1.5 lifetimes.
Oh, does it now?
Ricky Henderson. Wow. How? How?
Let's see here.
The greatest base running baseball player in the history of baseball. Baseball Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson, dead at 65. My God. My God.
Holy shit. Oakland, yep.
No.
He died yesterday.
He was a Yankee. He had a lot to live for. He could have come back and coached the Yankees. What it's terrible.
Preparing for life after high school can be hard. Preparing for life after college can be hard. Preparing for life after losing a job can be hard. Preparing for life. It's all hard. That's my point. It's all hard.
They just Panuma. Yeah, that makes sense. It is the winter. It's winter now, and yeah,
Oh yeah.
when you have a lowered immune system, your body it takes a hard beating when it tries to fight that shit off.
So fourth quarter, Steelers under center, 4th and 6.
Fourth and
Or
six,
not
yeah.
under center, shotgun. I keep seeing that guard stand up, and I think he's
Right.
the quarterback. Ball snap.
Russell pass
Going
it
deep.
deep pass. Oh, broken
Incomplete.
up by the defender. That
I
was
do
not
not-
a good choice from the Steelers.
I didn't think
It
so.
will be
either.
Ravens' ball. the commentator actually got it right this time. They would have been better off punting it. Son of a bitch.
I mean, honestly, he didn't have to go. They should have sent deep and have comeback routes. Because why are you
Yeah.
going deep on 4th down? I don't know. They should
That
fake
was
the deep,
risky.
like 20, 25 yards deep, and then just stop and come back to the quarterback. Just sell that up route. Because you didn't need that. You didn't need that. So turnover right at
1st and 10 for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
on their own 45.
Yep.
Hand off to
Rock.
Henry off
Raven.
tackle
Yep.
left side. Got room to
he
run.
got-
First down.
go!
30, 20. Got a man brought down from behind at the
Whoa!
10.
Gets tackled.
Huge run for Derrick Henry.
That's
Huge.
huge.
That was huge.
Wow.
That's a big guy with some leg. That guy can run, man.
Wow.
Just quick. Going off tackle there. Ducks inside. Nobody within 5 yards. Just gone. Has the cut. Only reason he doesn't score, he's got cut back inside by the defensive back. So good angle. But wow, the guy's just too fast. The linemen aren't going to catch him.
Yeah, no.
And that guy's so big, once you get into the defensive backs, he's just as fast
He
as they are,
almost
but he's
was
huge.
caught, bro.
I mean, the guy's so big compared to other running backs. He's basically like a linebacker.
Derrick Henry.
Huge run.
1st and 10
Shotgun.
for Lamar Jackson.
Fakes the
He
Henry.
passes.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. Pittsburgh has the ball. They're running with it. They're
Across the
going.
30.
Oh, my. What a turn of events here for the Steelers. Wow. Wow.
And I don't know if that was a miscommunication on the route or if he just kind of let it go in the wrong area because you see the receiver sit down there. And it was just outside, just a bit outside.
Everyone's like, oh, fuck. What the hell did we just fucking do?
So there's definitely a miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that quarterback was throwing like it was supposed to be an out pattern. He threw it like right to that defender. So that's all I can see that could have happened there. God, what? Yeah, like you said, what a turn of events there. We're getting some exciting, again, another exciting game for us. I know. I just feel real good about that. I've seen my share of boring games, and boy, we've seen some pretty darn good games.
Here we are, back to the sociopathic commercial.
It's the Ocho. We bring the excitement, man. We bring the excitement.
Why is KFC using the same insane fucking song?
Because KFC sucks. They're the worst. They're the worst chicken makers on the planet nowadays.
Are you more of a Popeye or Church's guy?
I'm now Popeye all the way. The last time I got KFC, I had like hair and like a Band-Aid in my macaroni and cheese.
Dude.
So yeah, I am so done with KFC.
That's
need to post that, dude.
That's gross. Like,
Post that and tag KFC.
Like, no, I don't want no Band-Aids or no hair in my food.
Yeah, that's gross.
And what's so bad is it's the KFC that's like really close to me, like
the closest
like a mile
thing
away.
You got. Yeah, that's the
Like,
worst.
oh my
You can't
God.
even go to your normal places, and it sucks too
And
because
I
you never
waited
know.
a long time for that food too.
You never know. Like fast food places, sometimes they have the same people there. You're like, just let me know when you change over your crew. I'll come back. I'll give you a shot when you change over your crew.
long for the food and it that gross. It's like,
Yeah.
And no, I didn't. I didn't continue to eat the food. I threw the food away right away.
Look at this guy. Flowers wide open in the end zone.
Oh yeah.
He's just upset. He's like, there was nobody around him either. There really wasn't. Oh, goodness. So Steelers with the ball at their own 33.
1st and 10.
Just under 14 minutes in the fourth. Calling audible. 8 on the play clock. Handoff going off the tackle right.
Did you
Cut,
ever watch?
game
There
of
was this,
two.
there was this TV show comedy about football. It was called First and 10. It was on HBO. I used to watch that like regularly when it was on.
I don't. Oh, HBO. I probably.
Yeah, it was called First and 10.
I wouldn't have known about it.
Do you remember Playmakers? Did you watch that?
No, I used to watch Inside the NFL religiously, but that got like shitty. Oh, it's okay, Lester. No problem.
Intercepted.
Holy shit!
All the way into the end zone.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's gonna be a flag. I
Oh
think
my
that's gonna be
God.
a flag. They might have a taunting call.
Touchdown. Wow.
Oh, flag. I was going to
Inconsistency
say, I
of
hate
Wilson returns.
No, when he
Flag,
held the
okay.
back, when he held the ball back
Yeah.
like that, I thought they might flag that.
Wow.
Wow.
Just
That
underthrown.
was just a great play by the defender. He read it, he saw it, and he grabbed it. That was a great play. That's
Wow.
a playmaker there.
And you know what? As bad as these play call guys been all day, like this team is better, and this technical team is so much better. Like we're getting the replays, we're getting the information. I can't believe Ricky Henderson.
It's up through the gooch. It's good.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I think that took the Steelers right out of the ball game here.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough now. There's enough time, but they're not able to stop Baltimore, man. Oh, I want pizza now.
You know, they make Little Caesars look good, but
It's
I'm
not.
sorry, Little Caesars is the worst.
Yep. Why are you in your uniform in your house?
Yeah, really.
I'm kind of shocked how good Grok is at making pictures.
I haven't even tried using that thing yet. Oh, that's on Twitter or X, isn't it? That's why I don't really do anything on there.
It's free for everyone now, though.
Oh, I don't pay for anything anyway. Yeah, that really changed the momentum in that stadium. Wow. Boom, boom.
Well, it's in Baltimore, so the home crowd is loving it.
Baltimore.
Loving
Just
every minute.
the heartbreak of almost scoring a touchdown and having it taken away, and then to get the ball back, you know.
You would know if it was in Pickford because you'd see all the yellow, terrible towels.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Or whatever they call them now.
Oh, they're still the terrible towels.
Are they? Okay.
But
All right,
every
here we go, guys. What do you think?
NFL team has them now. So
What do you think? Grok do a good job? What do you think?
Where are we at here?
Look at my avatar.
although I heard the Jets is now called the tier for tears, the tier for queers.
That was
Shut the fuck
a
up.
Grok. Was that really?
It's a Grok.
Huh.
It'll
I'll have
do a
to
real
see what it
person.
can do with Grogu then.
It's all about the prompt. What was the prompt? Let's see. Show me Pierce Brosnan in a classic Star Trek uniform on the bridge with a Santa hat, looking slightly grumpy.
Okay.
And I spelled
I
Pierce
did too.
Brosnan wrong, and it still figured it out. It was like, you are dumb.
Because I haven't tried any of the AI stuff. I haven't. Well, The only thing I've really been trying to work on is the drawing and having it animate the drawing. Like,
All right, Wilson. No more screw ups.
he's got his buddy the elf outfit on. Some guy in the crowd. The light up hat's old news, man. Get over it. 1731. Steelers trying to get a drive with some points here. They really got to make this happen fast. Under center.
Yep.
2 wide receivers on the right. Motion to the left. Handoff off tackle right.
Up,
Goes up the
center,
middle.
Get
for
the
a
first down. Yep.
I still can't believe Ricky fucking Henderson died. I saw him play. How the fuck did he die?
Pneumonia.
From Nova, man.
Ricky Henderson played baseball in minor leagues and didn't go into the Hall of Fame for an extra 15 years because he loved the game so much. How is he so unhealthy that he died at 65?
The Steelers with a 4-yard curl route to the tight end. 2nd down and probably 5 or 6.
Did the mob kill him?
They're almost at midfield here. 3 receivers on the left. Handoff, counter, off guard right. Gain of 1.5. 3rd down. Looks like they're going with a hurry-up offense.
I
Wilson
know
in
a lot of our...
shotgun. 2 wide on both sides. 3rd and 4.
Lester says he thought him as a San Diego Padre. Cool.
I saw him as a Met.
Listen, under pressure, gets away, throws it, complete, gets a first down. Wow.
How the
Short
hell
pass.
did Ricky Henderson die?
Only the good die young. I said only the good die young.
Wow, under pressure this time, Wilson gets sacked.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 12. Vanoy with the sack.
I saw him as a Padre. I saw him as a Met. I saw him as a Yankee. I saw him as an Oakland A.
He retired in 2003. 2003. He
From
played
Major
20
League Baseball.
Oh.
But here's the thing. He retired from Major League Baseball. He continued to play semi-pro ball because he loves baseball so much and therefore had to be pushed back. He wasn't put into the Baseball Hall of Fame until he stopped playing semi-pro ball. I think they grandfathered the time so it wouldn't be 5 whole years.
Wilson, flag in the play.
It's got to be a false
What?
start or offsides.
Yeah.
Ricky Henderson loved baseball so much that he played minor league ball for years after his major league career. Think about that. That's insane.
In 2009, he went in. He said, thank you, FKA.
Even though he continued to play minor league ball for a few more years, but they waived it. They're like, you're not coming back to the majors. The first year he left minor leagues, they put him in. He may have only taken a break to go in and went back to playing ball. The guy was all about baseball. What did he smoke cigarettes or something? How the hell does he end up dead? Did he do coke?
He was 65. I mean,
Yeah, that's young-ish. He was a Major League Baseball player. He should be like in the same shape as a 45-year-old.
my dad's dad died around like 63, and he was a pipe fitter and whatnot, and he was average.
That's really hard labor. It's a lot of labor. That's a tough job. You breathe a lot of metal fumes, and I can see how that, like, it's tragic. You want more life, but Ricky.
Well, he was like 63 or 64, and like he looked like he was 90.
The boys of summer aren't supposed to die on the very first day of winter. Happy winter, everybody. Ricky Henderson's dead.
Wide receiver screen to the right, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
I saw him
Fourth
hit a
down.
fucking home run to lead off a Met game.
So Baltimore's going to start running some time off the clock, so we're going to expect to see a lot of runs. And if Henry's still in the game, I can't count a touchdown out. They might have to tell that guy to calm down a little bit.
I'm seriously trying to remember if he was playing when Ricky Henderson was taking at bats as a Yankee.
Punt formation for Pittsburgh.
I'm sorry. If that when Deion Sanders was a Yankee,
Fair
that was
catch.
like 1991.
So Baltimore will start at the 8-yard line. Wow, Derrick Henry, 92 forced missed tackles. Jeez. Boom. This guy hits hard, too. $17 for 133 yards. God, that's killing it, man. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line. Trips right for Baltimore. Hand off up the middle, cut back to the left, down at the line of scrimmage. Henry is hurt. Nope, he was just getting help by different people. I thought he was writhing there for a second. Not hurt.
I want to say right now, fuck the media for the headline on the Ricky Henderson story. It says Ricky Henderson, greatest of all time, dies at 65. When he yelled that out, that was an embarrassing moment for him. It shouldn't have been his headline.
Henry
He
up
said
the
it when
middle
he
again.
He said it when he set the base stealing record, but it was an ill-considered comment. Like Lou Boudreau, winced.
Adrian Peterson, Derek. Wow, that's a long list of superstars there.
Trips right.
35, Lamar Jackson.
5 on the play clock. Ooh, ball's hiked.
Passes.
Goes down the sideline to the right. He's
Deep.
got a man.
Complete.
Still
Wow,
on his feet.
breaking tackle.
Being dropped
He
breaks
broke
a
the
tackle.
Oh, my God. What an effort. Wow.
Amazing.
Wow. Flowers. Oh, boy.
That guy been yelling for a while too. So he finally got the ball thrown at him. And he had a step on his defender. The guy gets him at the shoelaces and he just breaks
What
free.
a great broken tackle that was.
Sometimes you have to step
Flowers,
up
man.
and say, I'm your Huckleberry, and Flowers did
That
just
is a
that.
playmaker right there.
He's like, get off me. Get off me.
You know, the way he planted his foot and he really flourished there and he pedaled down the field.
Henry up the
middle.
left side. Gain of 5 or 6 there. Clock's still running.
Damn, these Ravens are a tough team to beat.
I mean, great ball. 30 yards in the air, and he gets another 15, 20 on the ground.
Look at Flowers pedaling. He planted his foot really well. You got to root for Flowers, man. I'll leave it there.
Okay, looks like 3 on the right again for Baltimore.
Yep.
Shotgun. At 32.
Hands it off.
Henry goes left.
Yeah.
Just short of the first down, I'm thinking.
Yeah, about a
half
an
yard maybe.
inch.
Yeah.
It's inches.
Inches, yep.
You know, I'm sorry. I don't want to go on too long, but I see the seeds of greatness in Flowers.
Shit.
You didn't see him pedaling out there? The way he planted his feet?
Goodness.
Son, Flowers.
So bad. Oh, going for the
There you
quarterback
go.
sneak.
First down.
Sometimes you got to step up. Flowers rose to the occasion.
Oh, that was. Did they bring the tight end in instead of the quarterback? I missed the formation, darn it. I think they just brought a big guy in to lean. That's funny.
Sorry, I have to
Okay.
stop pollinating the flower jokes into the conversation.
Under center, motion to the right. Hand off to Henry. Wide open up the middle. First down to the 12. I mean, he got the ball and really just had the biggest lane in front of him. There's no one around this guy. He gets more than 5 yards before anybody's even close enough to touch him. God, and he really just fell over. He would have had a couple more in him. Okay, tight formation. Twins right. Hand off Henry. Gain of 2.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just running the clock down right here.
They
Baltimore
are
with a
ramming
huge
it down
drive.
the Steelers' throat right now.
And Henry is a great fourth quarterback. I mean, he, like you said, he'll just ram it. He'll just go and go. If you're tired, he's going to beat you. Four minutes remain.
Second and
Under
8.
center. Handoff Henry. Bounces out left. Gain of 1. 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
So they just have to get to the 5-yard line for a first down.
Yeah. Look at a couple of those linemen have baby faces.
I know. Well, geez, they're probably
Tyler
25 years old.
So young. He's so damn old.
So 3rd and 7. Under center. Oh, offsides.
Oh, major.
10 yards. That's 10 yards. That's a first down. Just gave it to him. Oh, 5-yard. So I think it'll be 3rd and 2. But, God, that's shooting yourself in the foot right there.
Yeah.
That guy just went way too early.
Wow.
Oh, nice drive. 10 plays. Yeah. Jeez. And big plays and short plays. I mean, they're just in control right now.
Oh, yeah.
And the Steelers defense has been on the field too long. Just flat out.
In the driver's seat.
Hand off Henry going for
it. Henry, get the first
Might
down.
just get the first down.
He did. He
It's
crossed
close.
the lane easily. He crossed it.
No signal yet. Looks like I think they're going to look at this.
I'm pretty sure he got it, but
It depends on if his knees are down before the ball. We all know. TV timeout. They're doing something. So look at this. Tomorrow it could be Eagles, Commandeers, Giants, Falcons, Leon versus the Bears. Oh, that's a league. That's a division game.
Yeah.
And they're all like, where do we go next with Washington, right? It's like we've been the Redskins, we've been the Commandants, we've been the Washington Football Club.
We have 6 and 9 and 6 and 8 teams in the hunt, and even the Cardinals and the Falcons 7 and 7 are in the hunt. That's crazy shit.
That was always Detroit back in the day. They'd have like 500 seasons and make wild card.
It's thanks to those two South divisions. They're both fucking horrible. They're both the leader of both South divisions. We saw the better one today was 9 and 6, right? But in the other league, like last week, like both, like in the other league's South division, the leader was like just a game over 500. Like in that division, like for both leagues, the winners going to the playoffs with a bye and the losers going home. They're not even in the hunt. They're like second place team is like 5 and 10.
Going to kick 23-yard attempt. This should be an easy kick. It's up. It's through the gooch. It's good.
And this game is definitely out of reach now. Baltimore just
hell
really
yeah.
dominating this
Just
fourth
hammering 'em.
quarter.
But I just want to say, like, that Baltimore like flag, the Maryland flag with the B and the Raven and all the stuff. That's like their most successful piece of flair. They've had it since day one, and their fans fucking love it.
Fuck you,
kinda
Tom
cool.
Brady. Fuck you, Tom Brady, and your stupid smile on that face.
Yeah, but that's a great jacket.
Yeah, I need to get me a good overcoat. Something a little longer than a normal coat.
Don't get black. Get like gray or tan. I
This
found
was a
out
really
whenever I
good-
bought a black one, I've
This
had
was
to
a
buy
really
another
good game
overcoat right away.
until the Steelers were out of it.
Derrick Henry, 162 yards. Whew.
Damn. Flowers, 100 yards. Jesus. The
Oh,
Ravens
had
look
your-
like
too. That's
monsters here.
Padawan, I have your year-round weather for like 3 months in the spring. Like, what? How do you deal with it? Did you have like a bunch of flight jackets? Do you have a bunch of raincoats, or do you have a bunch of leather jackets? Like, what do you do? It rains all the time.
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. I still haven't adjusted. I don't have raincoats yet. I haven't adjusted. The best outdoor jacket I have has no hood and is super thin, and I hate it.
You know what's a good start for about $50? Just buy a flight jacket in your size to start out.
Damn.
It still has no hood, but at least it's semi-waterproof.
Damn.
Eat penguin shit, you ass spelunker. Okay?
Ah,
You gotta get real. Okay, 3 minutes. Clock's rolling. Pittsburgh just really trying to get some cohesiveness here. Offense hasn't been on the field very much in the second half. Oh, rush ahead. Might have got a first down there. Yeah, I'm thinking 1st and 10. Hurry up, offense. Ball snapped, rush, throw it out of bounds.
Nowhere. At 2:25 in the ball game left.
guys, I just ran this past Grok. They think the Ravens are going to win.
Ah, I think that too.
Is Grok
Yes.
okay, Tom?
Yes, Tim.
Pittsburgh handoff hit way behind the line of
Cheated,
scrimmage.
Tim. He cheated.
Brought down, loss of 4. 2nd and 14, 3rd and 14.
All right, real quick story. This is why Tom Brady won all those Super Bowls. You ready? The first one versus the Carolina Panthers versus Tom DeLonge. The one that was won by that really good, long, super fucking amazing kick. That was won by George Custer. Here's why. Vinny Vinatieri and Adam Vinatieri were NFL kickers. They were direct descendants of a member of the 7th Cavalry who was left behind by Custer to guard the baggage train. He was a member of the regimental band. Google it. Adam Vinatieri, Vinny Vinatieri. Any game they won was won because Custer left too many guys behind.
FKA 2005 says Johnny Unitas is better.
Johnny Mnemonic is better. We're talking about Baltimore quarterbacks. I don't know. Johnny Unitas, he did win his Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, that subjective call last year, though, I'm not sure I believe in it. So here's another one, Padawannabe, I tried. This one works for me because I can alternate raincoats and let them dry out.
Oh,
I have a black leather German pea coat, but because it's like designed to German Navy specifications, it's got pockets up around your chest at regular pockets to put your stuff in. So you have like jacket pockets and you have regular pockets. And it's fairly long. It's made to like stick your head up over the top of the submarine and have waves wash over you, right? It's a World War II U-boat Commander Kriegsmarine jacket. They're affordable, and I just like waterproofed the fuck out of it.
Well, my birthday's in March. I might be able to come up with something by then. Because it'll still be rainy here, trust me.
We're going to get you an Ocho jacket.
Ocho wannabe.
It's dry clean only. Just make sure it's really useless to someone who lives in Seattle.
Yeah, dry
what are
clean
people
only.
who have?
Oh, I can't do that.
What do people who have suit-oriented jobs do there? They just don't wear suits. They like show up in work and it's just like, look, I know I'm not dressed for work, but this is a $400 tracksuit, so let's just go. Okay, yes, I did buy it before the Yeezy scandal. I was the first guy in on the Yeezy gear, and I don't want to talk about it. I know that he's kind of a weirdo, but he didn't do anything weird compared to Jay-Z. Let's go.
Okay, 3rd and 13 for Pittsburgh. 2 minutes.
There you go. Mine doesn't have brass
Wilson
buttons.
under pressure.
Ooh,
Gets
escapes
away.
the
Throws it off
away.
to nobody.
Mine doesn't have the brass buttons. Mine has a trench coat belt, but the trench coat belt is only in back. It's weird. It's vestigial, and it has pockets
Oh,
right
for the
like
double-breasted though. Yeah, it would just be in the back.
Mine isn't double-breasted. It's just the front buttons up, and then the buttons across the front. It's not double-breasted the same way that is. It's single-breasted. As far as the buttons, I guess it's double-breasted as far as it's the crossover, but it doesn't have the second row of buttons.
Okay, I got you. Pittsburgh 2-punt. Oh,
keep
the
your
ball's dropped. I think Ravens came up with that though.
I think you're right. What I love about this was it has the keep your hands warm jacket up high, pockets up high. So if you slip, you can pull them out and brace yourself. And also the inside and side pockets are made to hold like a telescope. So they're super deep. Your phone perfectly fits in there.
Telescope.
It's a U-boat commander's jacket.
But it's funny. It's like, oh, that would be a deep pocket.
I think I couldn't get it made of sealskin. I even offered to go up there and club the seal myself. I'm a Jet fan. I'm familiar with seal clubbings. What I thought was funny was there's a place here called the Seal Club.
That's bad.
Only played music. What was bad was when you're there and they play music by Seal. Really sealed my fate with that one. Sorry, guys. What can I tell you? Let's flip to something else. They really stuffed the Steelers' running game. Russell could have been a guy. Russell Wilson could have been a guy named Will Russell. We didn't see Russell Wilson today. We saw some guy named Will Russell.
Congratulations on the Baltimore side. Yeah, this game's over.
And
minute 5 on the clock.
On the Steelers side, they absolutely have the wild card.
They're just going to take some
up.
delay of games. Oh, no, they're going to snap it. They're going to kneel it down.
And the Steelers have a game. Baltimore has a game in hand, it appears, right? Oh, no, it'll be 11-4 and 10-5.
Yep.
Well, this one is done, gentlemen. I'm going to have to get out of here.
Yeah.
I need to use all the time that I can. I'm glad I got to jump in. Sorry it was so late.
Yeah,
this was
I'm
fun.
glad you could drop by. Karaoke will be running later.
Okay.
So just drop in when you can.
Okay, yeah, I talked to the wifey. She said she'd like to do that. So I said he's trying to do a Christmassy one. She's like, yes.
Yep,
So we'll see if we can get
They're
there.
doing mega Christmas themed one tonight.
Okay.
And I'm going late and overstreaming it to be a spoiler dick. I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. If you want to come, it's fine. It don't matter.
No, like I'm usually I
It's
try
all
to keep it
about
under
fun
3
and
hours.
it's all about fun and trying to spread some Christmas cheer. So we're all good. Take care, Cat One. See you later, buddy.
I'll be done by 9 o'clock your time. There's not going to be a lot of overlap. Well, Bill, we saw a good couple of football games today, and there's a
yes, we did.
Great game earlier.
I'm probably gonna do the late game on Sunday night, and then we'll do Monday Night Football with the Green Bay Packers. So we got more football coming down the pipe as we're on our way to the playoffs. So, as always, be excellent to one another. Party on. Come by and listen or sing some karaoke with us tonight. Here on the Outlaw Bill Sports Network, we're going to do some karaoke tonight. That'll about wrap it up for us and their cast over here on the Ocho. Until tomorrow, later.
Hold on before we go.
Good night.
I have breaking before we go.
All right.
I'm going to present. Hold on. Go ahead. Show that screen. All right, I got to pause this so it doesn't get us in trouble. Tank Dell was carted off the field, but what Coach DeMarco Ryan later called a significant knee injury after he caught a touchdown pass from quarterback C.J. Stroud in the third quarter of Saturday's 27-19 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. Dell was taken to the University of Kansas Hospital, Level 1 Trauma Center, about 12 miles from Arrowhead Stadium. That was the closest hospital. The source told ESPN that Dell dislocated his kneecap, confirming an NFL Network report. Any other potential injuries to the knee weren't immediately known. I thought he destroyed his foot, too. Ryan said Dell would remain at the hospital overnight for evaluation. The team's prayers with Dell right now. There's a picture of him. He had his towel wrapped around his face to hide the amount of pain he was in. That's how bad it was. So, unfortunately, that turned out to be video. Let me see if I could do this without us getting in trouble by looking at the highlight box. This guy was so badly injured that there's Stroud crying. There's our buddy Stroud.
He was in shock.
He was pretty upset.
Yeah.
He went from celebration for a second, and then he realized what had happened, and that.
I have just loaded the kid you knew before for a split second. It was able to pop it back in myself. Ow! Damn, man. That's never fun. I played a game later that day. Was it on a console and were you sitting down? So is that all you have to say? Because I want to wrap it up here.
Oh, that's it. I've said my piece. I'm Admiral Teague. I'll be around later at 9:30 with some Star Trek Enterprise. It's a watch party. 2 days, 2 nights. Pretty girls in bikinis. Check out my channel.
You were the goalie. Okay. All right. Well, that's all for the Ocho Cast and the Outlaw Bill Sports Network. We'll see you later on karaoke. Good night.
I hope they pop his knee back in, but it looked worse than that. Bye, guys.